Hey y'all, hey everyone. What is y'all doing? I miss you guys. Hold on, y'all. Let me just take this down. Put a one in the chat if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. Hey, Miss Walker. Hey girl. What's going on, Miss Walker? How's you doing? Okay. Hold on, y'all. Let me just turn this down for a second. Give me 1 minute. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get this other. Give me 1 minute. Y'all know sometimes I'm unorganized. Hey, Miss Smith. Hey, Miss Davis. Brittany. How y'all doing on this Tuesday, y'all? I did miss y'all, but I was not feeling well, y'all. I didn't feel good the whole weekend, and I did not feel good yesterday. Today has been to this. It has been beautiful weather here, 77 degrees. It is nice here today too, 77. So yep, I wasn't feeling good, y'all, at all. So um I decided not to do a live yesterday. I didn't want to sit up and talk and wasn't really at my best yesterday at all. But all the people that checked on me, thank you. Hey Linda girl, hey Miss Blessings. How are y'all doing? Hit the like button as you come in. And y'all, please support. I haven't been getting a lot of support lately, so please support. I'll be having people in my chat. Everybody can send one coffee. I only ask for 5 coffees a day. And everybody can send one coffee. That will help me and my channel out. I'm glad that you're feeling better, Royalty. Yeah, I was not feeling good, y'all. Really, actually, Friday when I did that live, I really wasn't feeling my best Friday. And then Saturday, it just hit me Saturday and Sunday. And I was like, whoa. So I just relaxed all day over the weekend. And then yesterday, I still wasn't feeling my best neither. So I said, I'm not going to do a live. But I feel a little better today, and I thank God for that. I really do. I always tell y'all, we always got to have something to thank God for. One thing is that we got up and we seen another day, because it's a lot of people did not get to see today, So we always got to be blessed, and I'm always blessed, that I feel better today. Yes, I do. I feel so much better. Y'all, I hate to be in pain. Oh my God, I can't stand it. I can't stand it. It's like when I get like that, y'all, I don't even want to eat. Like my appetite just goes away, everything, because the pain sometimes it gets so unbearable until I just don't even want to eat. I just want to lay down. Um, the weather had everybody messed up. Yes. And that's what happened to me. The weather started it. And I'm like, oh my God, please go away. Like, bring some better weather. I'm happy you're better. Keep safe. My neighborhood, my neighbors has COVID. Oh, you stay away from them. Stay away because you don't want that. Mm-mm. You don't want that. That's something that we none of us want. Mm-mm. Good. Wait a minute. What did I see that at? Wait a minute. What did she say? Hold on. Good morning, Miss D. Mars in chat. And yes, the lady is a liar. Virgo, you crazy girl. Hey, Gigi. How you been, my love? How are you? Shirley and Barbara, how are you? I hope everyone is doing good. Here in New Jersey, it was warm yesterday after 3 weeks of ice weather. This weather is crazy, very crazy. Very crazy. You still can't take off too much right away. Well, she is. Yes, Virgo, we're going to talk about it. Yes, we are. And, y'all, I'm not covering this case anymore, but I got some things I want to say about this case. Okay? Because tomorrow, y'all, I'm going to cover the case about the 2 kids got found in the suitcase. I was going to do that today, but I was like, I'm going to put that for tomorrow. But we definitely going to cover that case tomorrow. Hey, Royal D in chat. Hey, baby, how you been? How was your weekend? Hey, Chad, how are you? Roy D, I have to take a break from time to time. It's nothing wrong with that, baby. It's nothing. I tell anybody, if you got to do it, you got to do what you got to do for your insanity and your mental health and all of that. So I will never be mad when someone needs to take a mental break, not even my mods. You know what I'm saying? That's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. Hey, Auntie Barbara, how are you? Good afternoon, Roya D. How are you, Kimberly? How are you doing today? Yeah, so I'm glad I'm back. I'm feeling better than I was over the weekend because I was down, y'all. How they said, the woman down. I was down. I was down. Hey, D Moss chat. I'm watching close, but I'm listening. Okay. I'm so happy you decided to stop covering this case. It's a whole yes. But baby, let me tell you, I was so happy because it was messing with my mental. And I felt like we wasn't getting the truth from this case. Okay. Now don't get me wrong. I'm sorry what happened to Dro. I'm very sorry about what happened to him. I will never take that away. But it was things that I wanted to say at the time that I didn't say. And I think that was like frustrating me more than anything. Because I kept a lot of things to myself when it came to this case. I didn't want no backlashes. But after listening to Gigi last night and the things that Gigi had to say, and I want to say to Gigi, thank you, Gigi, for apologizing to me. Thank you so much. And I want to say I apologize to you also. If I said anything wrong to hurt your feelings or anything, I want to say thank you. I apologize to you also. And thank you so much for that, Gigi. I thank you so much. Because I feel like me and Gigi had fell out over this case. And me and Gigi never had a problem. I've been doing Gigi for a long time. I've been going in Gigi chat for a long time before this case even started. Me and Gigi had a very good relationship. We used to laugh and joke about stuff. I was over there when she covered a lot of cases. And when she covered the Angie Stone case, I was with her over there with that. So I'm glad that everything is cool with me and her now. There's no hard feelings or anything like that with us. Tasha been a liar. I knew her personally. Ooh. Good morning, Ma. Good morning, girly. This case has gone worse, getting worse and worse over time. You really have to hard to keep listening. Yeah, absolutely, sis. Absolutely. Good morning, everyone. Good morning to you too, sweetie. I'm so happy you ladies worked it out. Yes. Gigi was always cool with me. She was always a nice person. And it did really hurt my feelings that we wasn't speaking and wasn't talking to anything. But, she apologized to me and I want to do the same to her. I want to apologize if I said anything wrong to hurt her feelings or anything about her channel or whatever the situation may be. I feel the same way about her too, and she did allow me, I was in her chat yesterday and last night and we talked through the chat and she was saying, D, you was right the whole time, and sometimes y'all, we can see things that other people don't see. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay, because sometimes we don't pick up on certain things. But like I said, I had already picked up on a lot of stuff, but I didn't want nobody to, feel like I was trying to comfort them or I was trying to drag the family or anything like that. But I've been seeing that shit wasn't right. Like literally, I seen it. And you want to be honest, like I just wasn't feeling it anymore. And I felt like if I didn't stop covering the case, I was gonna start saying things that I did not want to say. So I felt like I did what God wanted me to do, just back off. And I was happy when a lot of y'all just told me, D, just leave it alone, because it was just too much. Tasha, keep up drama. She made this boy deaf shit a shit show instead. Exactly. Absolutely. And T. Smith, you was right for keeping that door open for a different perspective about Dro. You, not that you deserve to pass away, but he doesn't protect people in the honest of trying to make it. I pray Tasha and Renee get to talk one day to fix this, because this is life is too short. Remember, I said that at the beginning something wasn't right. Yeah, you did. And I knew, I seen it. I seen that shit. I'm like, this ain't good. This is not good. And y'all, I'm gonna tell you what's the first red flag I seen. The first red flag I seen, and don't get me wrong, y'all. For one, ain't none of us perfect. Let's just put that on the table. None of us perfect but God, right? We all have did some things, said some things, made some mistakes, and all of that kind of shit, right? But will you bring that to a person's death after they pass? No, right? But if a person passes on, okay, let's take it back to Ramika. You remember when Ramika passed away, right? And Auntie La Leslie, she came on everybody's platform and she said some things that her niece did that, wasn't right, and things that she was doing and saying. I loved that about her, because she was transparent. But at the same token, she was not going to let you dog out her fucking niece neither. You feel me? She was transparent, and I liked that. Now, when it came to Tasha was not transparent, right? She wanted... She wanted everybody to think that Dro was perfect. He never did no wrong, never said no wrong, never this, never that. And I wasn't feeling it. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. I wasn't feeling it, because none of us is perfect. Now, if she'd have came out in the beginning and said, well, Dro wasn't perfect. He did this, he did that, blah, blah, blah. But he still deserved what happened to him. I'd have respected that. I did not respect that, because of she tried to make things so fucking perfect. And when a person trying to paint something so perfect, I can't fuck with you. I'm just being honest. I'm being honest and I'm being real, because we all have done things and made mistakes in our life. Ain't none of us perfect. So I didn't like that. And that was the first red flag for me. But I kept continuing to cover the case. Right? Now, last night, when she said, I think it was on Gigi Live last night, I think Gigi said it, that she didn't ask no content creators, or either, I think Tasha said it on that Lady Live last night. She was on, Gigi was playing it. That's what it was. That she didn't ask no content creators to cover this case. Well, that's a fucking lie, right? And I put that in Gigi chat last night. So let's go back a little bit. That's a lie, because before this case became trending, Trevor Allen was the first one she hit up in this case. Okay, so I felt that was very wrong of her to even say that. She hit up Trevor Allen and told Trevor Allen, well, she helped put this case out. And that's no lie, that's facts. Trevor Allen hit me up and asked me, was I willing to help cover this case? How y'all think I got this case? I got this case through Trevor Allen. Tasha was loud, lying, and wrong from the first video she made. Yes, very true, Miss D. Facts, Miss D. So you found out the truth? Yes, she's a liar. Last night I got a... I remember when the first one started, you and Miss Smith was like, I don't know. Yes, Miss Smith kept saying that. Absolutely. She sure did. I'm glad you and Gigi are good. Are you and Gigi are good. This case and the CC's and yes, and I didn't like when she said, I felt like she should have said, well, yeah, I reached out to Travis Allen. I asked Travis Allen about the case, right? Because she did. She did. And I know for a fact, because I got proof she did that. She reached out to Travis Allen, right? Travis Allen reached out to me, right? And I think Travis Allen reached out to Nina too, and she told Nina about the case, and Nina started covering the case too. But I know for a fact she told me about that case. So I don't know why she sat up there and act like she did not tell no content creators to cover this case, because you damn sure did. And if you didn't do it, you should appreciate it. Like, one thing I liked about La Leslie gave everybody their props. Everybody that covered for Ramika, she came. Excuse me, she came public. She gave everybody their props. You know, if it was something wrong, she corrected it. Which she had a right to do that because that was her niece. Now you sitting up there, you know what I'm saying, trying to throw Polo under the bus, and then you're gonna get this lady to come out and speak last night, but knowing you did that live to throw this man under the bus like that, and that was wrong. So I'm just saying, anybody still covering this case, you better be careful, because this lady is giving me narcissistic vibes, like literally narcissistic vibes. Hey Roya D, hey Brittany, good morning, Miss D. In my opinion, I looked at both sides of the family. Yeah, and I believe the mother side probably got some little things with her too. You feel me? But the way they was coming at her, like, damn, PA, what's going on, my love? Dogging out Polo and stuff. You know, Polo knows a lot, and that man did a lot of goddamn footwork. And for you, listen, if I get upset with somebody, I'm going to say the good things they did for me, no matter what it was. Okay? You should have still came on that live and say, you know, me and Polo not talking anymore. We not cool anymore, but I give him his props. You know what I'm saying? He stuck by my family. He did this. He did that. No, you didn't do that. And then you act like that you know, they didn't contact y'all and tell y'all about the council meeting and all that. You knew about that council meeting, girl. You knew about all that stuff. She wants to put out bad narratives about that girl Lulu from the beginning. It's been said that Lulu told her exact what happened, and they just don't want to hear it. Right. They don't want to accept it. Absolutely. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon to you too, sis. That is because Dro case needs too much help to find the truth. Yes, girl. Say it again. Say it again. But baby, honey, that's what I was trying to say. But everybody wanted to go against me and stuff. I'm like, man, I'm hopping off this bandwagon. Nah. It was too much. Let me tell you something. Now, ooh, Lord, I better not even say it. I don't like liars. Just tell the truth. Right. Lulu passed 3 lie detectors tests and always came back. She was telling the truth. Yeah, I think they just don't want to accept it. I think they don't want to accept the truth. That's what I'm getting from this now. I'm really getting from this. And that live that she did with that lady last night, if you want to be honest, that was a messy ass live. Like, I don't think that was a good live. I think that was a live about Polo, if you really want to be honest. That's what I think it was about. I don't think it was about to, you know, and I mean, salute to the lady if you think you can do better than what Polo did. You know what I mean? Because Polo had boots on the ground. I think he did a great job. I don't think he was being messy. And I feel like it was all about money for that Davis family. Polo said they made like $9,000 from a t-shirt. What the fuck y'all do with that money? Like, what in the world? What do y'all do with that money? And I also heard that, now I'm just gonna say what I heard now. You hear me? That Dro was abusive. He was used to beat on his baby mama, and he used to beat on Lulu at times. And they said Lulu was a heavy drinker. I mean, not Lulu, Dro. And they said that, people was coming out here saying that Dro got Lulu drinking. No, Dro was already a heavy drinker before he met Lulu. And I'm not talking about the season, but I'm just being real about the situation. That's what Tasha do. She create drama. Ooh, I could see that. Dro definitely was an abuser. Yes. Now I'm telling y'all what I've been wanting to say. My problem with Polo is that he wanted to change to get updates $9.99 per month, and he started putting people out for using his content. So what you were saying, he was charging people for the group? Is that what you're saying, sis? This case was very confusing. Yes. Who is Polo? He's a content creator. You can see she had a cup or bottle all the time. You can see yes, Miss D. So everything that Lulu said about what happened to Dro was true? Yes, that's what they're saying. Yes. And they're saying that the detectives closed the case already, but the Davis family trying to say the case ain't closed, but that case is closed. Yes, you had to pay $9.99 for any updates. Oh Lord, I can't afford that. But okay, thank you, sis. Miss Smith was saying that from the beginning about Dro. Yes, Miss Smith. Yeah, Miss Smith is a smart girl. Now, that's my girl there. Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't know that Tyrone was a. Listen, it's a lot of stuff y'all didn't know, but I was getting drug and all of that stuff. That's why I just got off the case, because it's shit that I knew that I just didn't feel like, putting out. But now, yeah. And she called Gigi out for you. He called Gigi out for using his live. He what? Oh, really? So what are you saying? You had to pay to use it live? Oh no, I ain't doing that. They also said that the police tried to call the yes. And it was told that that first witness, the man, already had talked to the auntie, and the auntie already had knew what had happened because the driver told her. I ain't talking about the nurse driver now and the husband, the other man, if you know what I'm talking about. And Polo also said that he talked to the homeless people, and the homeless people told them what they seen. They also said the police tried to call the father and he never showed up. Right. Facts. I heard about that. Those witnesses wasn't witnesses neither. Did you all hear about that? No, sis. So the case is closed? Yes, the case been closed. Yes. Once the autopsy came back and all that shit and the detectives went over everything, they closed it. Yes. They still saying it was an accident. Now, is it an accident? I don't know. The end result was it was an accident. The case was closed. The Davis family not buying it. They still not buying it. Hey, Royalty. Hey, sweetie. Yeah, he said he didn't want any content creators using his information, and him and Gigi was going at it. They made multiple videos about each other. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, got you, sis. Got you. I mean, we covering the same case. Why not share the video? We can learn from each other. You know what I'm saying? It might be something I don't know, or vice versa. I did hear that Polo wasn't using real witnesses and he wasn't honest about some things, but the drama with Gigi started to be so much, I stepped out. Yeah, sometimes you got to step away. It's all about money, period. Yes, it definitely is about money. It is. It's definitely about money. Yes. Now, the thing is, I think the family is upset too because not Gigi, what's her name, y'all? Lulu took that money and they couldn't get that goddamn money. Okay? If the money was in her name, to think back, y'all, to be honest, it's nothing they can do. They couldn't even take her to court because the money was in her name that when he passed away that was in that account. So I think they're upset with that. They're upset because they couldn't get the goddamn wallet. It's just crazy stuff. It's all about that man money, period. Yes. The Davids want to know the details if it was an accident so they can explain it to his kids. Well, I guess you have to wait around and see. I don't know how long that's going to take, sis, to be honest. I can't even say. So if the case is closed, why are some content creators still talking about it? I'm confused. I don't know. I don't know. The case is closed. Money is the rule of evil. Facts. Yes. That case got closed, I think, last month or maybe a month ago or some shit like that. Maybe you can ask Gigi and she can say the correct date. They don't give a damn about them kids. Well, didn't she have a GoFundMe up for them kids? And then, they going around saying that, listen, he's not here to blame now, right? But in reality, you still can't blame nobody but him because he was the one that took his kids off the policy. That was his children. Couldn't nobody force him to take his kids off them policy. He did that. He's not here to explain why he did it, but it was done. So you can't put that on Lulu neither because you don't know if she had anything to do with that. And if she told him, he still did it, and they was his kids at the end of the day. Why would you listen to another woman when it comes to your kids? I'm just saying, shit. Miss D, you doing the right thing. Stay out of it because with so is being the 352 area was putting his self in harm's way trying to help. I'm from that area. Oh, okay. Got you. Yeah, I just came out here to cover it for the day. I ain't fucking with it no more. GoFundMe even raised. It's only raised 500. That what you saying, sis? He used to beat on the kid's mother. Yes, and that's why the kid's mother. And y'all, if y'all can remember in the beginning, remember I kept saying, damn, if he was a good man like the auntie say he is, and she was a good baby mother, why is he not with her? If y'all can remember that. And I kept telling Miss Smith, something is not right. If you are with someone and y'all are good, why did y'all break up? Why? But when I got the story behind the scenes that she left him because he was beating on her, okay? I never shared it. I kept it to myself. And it wasn't even the Tasha lied about that too. Yep, I heard about that too. I remember that, Miss D. Hey, open book baby girl. That's his baby mama. Having drama. He made a whole video about women keeping kids away from him. The dad. So you can tell me that there was drama. Yeah, they said he was beating on her. And listen, what I got too was Dro's father used to beat on Renee also, which is the Tyrone mama. He used to beat on her too. Yeah. Cool. I mean, I don't like when people try to paint perfect pictures because I don't fuck with people like that because I feel like, and I'm not trying to get nobody bitter, but I feel like you're trying to hide something because ain't none of us perfect. We all done did some shit, said some shit that was not right in life, but you cannot sit out here and paint someone. And y'all, that's why I could not cover this story because I felt like I couldn't be transparent. When I'm covering a story and I can't be transparent of how I feel about this story, I have to let the story go because it started messing with my mental. So I had to let the story go because I felt like that's what I said too. Yeah, I felt like I couldn't be transparent with this thing because I didn't want nobody to come after me and shit like that because I don't got time to be arguing with nobody and shit like that. But yeah, I heard a lot of shit. I heard a lot of shit behind the scenes. I really did. So yeah, he was abusive to Renee, which is Tyrone mama. He used to beat her. He used to cheat on her. Tyrone cheated on the baby mama with Lulu. Now they ain't gonna say all this good shit. Okay? He cheated on the baby mama with Lulu. Okay? He just kept cheating. Mm-hmm. Now, I don't know if he ever, put his hands on Lulu or not. I don't know that. But he definitely was beating on that baby mama. Okay? So that's why when, she kept saying the father, Tyrone, and the baby mother had a good relationship and all that. I'm like, well, why are they not together then? Why did they break up? It got to be a reason why they're not together. Why did they break up? It just wasn't adding up to me. It wasn't. It was crazy. T, you did the right thing. This case is messy. I was done with the case when I heard he took the kids off the policy. Yeah, girl, shut your mouth. I'm like, my mama closed the back door. Because, baby, I need to know why he did that. They was his kids. They was his kids. They was his children. Okay? And you can't blame Lulu for taking them kids off, for them kids being off the policy. She ain't to blame for that. Then don't forget, Miss D, that some content creators was being attacked for doing their job and trying to help, like the Ramika case. That's true too. Tyrone said forgiveness of having kids with his baby mama. Well, let's say this. The kids was taken off the policy. They can't get the money. Okay. But let's say what they will get the rest of their life until they like 18, 19. They will collect his Social Security. He worked all of his life. He put it wherever he started, whatever age he started from starting to work. Those kids will get that money monthly. If it's 2, 3 kids, those kids will get that money. Okay. So if the kids was on the insurance policy, they would have got a little cut from it. It would have been gone, right? It wouldn't say they wouldn't have had the rest of their lives. But with his money that he worked for, those kids will have that for quite some time. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly, their names wasn't put on it. Oh, I can believe that. Mm-hmm. I know nothing about regarding the kids. Lulu would give them some money. Social Security is what they will receive. Right. And they will receive that till they're about 18, 19. So they're still good. The kids are still good. I believe the kids can get super benefits as surviving. Oh, they can? Okay, I never heard that. Okay. Yep, that's the truth. My oldest is set a check from her Social Security. Yep. So they will get that the rest of their life. They will get that. And, from what I heard, that before Joe passed away, one of his kids, he wasn't even talking to one of his children. Now, what that was about, I don't know. So Tasha said they cannot get nothing right now because they cannot get the death certificate. Well, why they can't get the death certificate? What happened? Well, Jesus. Why they can't get the death certificate? Only thing they got to do is pay $25 and the funeral home would have gave it to them. The baby mama, anyway, if they didn't give it to the other family, they would definitely give it to the baby mama. She would have to pay for it because you only get one, I think, from the person. And then any addition ones, you have to pay $25. And I know that because of the simple fact when my daughter, baby father passed away, they gave the grandmother one, but then my daughter had to pay $25 to get hers because she needed it for Social Security for her daughter. And they gave it to her. They mailed it to her. From day one, I felt Dre was moving something else on that truck. Oh, Lord. And things was, oh, Lord, PA, girl. I know, girl, what you talking about, girl? You think he was moving some unshit? I don't even want to say. Tasha said that on her live, and did she lie? Well, to be honest, it sounds like a lie to me because why she can't get a death certificate? Why? They don't turn you down for a death certificate. You just have to pay for it. They only give one death certificate out, and they will give that to the mother, which is Renee. They will give that to Renee. Now, the baby mom has a right to order her one because they don't give out two. I think it's only one. Here is one. You get one. And then here, if you want anyone by the family members or the baby mom want an extra one, you have to pay $25. So I'm just trying to figure out why. Tasha said that on, okay, I read that. Okay. So I don't understand why they didn't get a death certificate. I mean, the father, that's his father. He could have paid for one. He could have paid for a separate death certificate. Because by right, the mother have say so of getting the free death certificate. Because she's the mother. But the father wanted one. The father could have got his own and the baby mother. So I don't know what Tasha's talking about with that. That sounds kind of like weird to me. That sounds very weird to me. Like everything else sounds weird. Like, and then thinking back, y'all remember the lady I played one time, and I'm gonna play a little bit of Gigi Live too, right? So y'all remember the pastor, right? The pastor that came on live, I showed the live that day. Anyone of y'all remember that pastor? The pastor that was doing the t-shirts too? Do anyone of y'all remember that lady? I forgot her name, but she and her and Tasha was going back and forth for something over the t-shirts. Y'all remember her? Let me know if y'all remember her. Because that lady, hold on, y'all. I gotta get my, okay. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button for me, please. Yeah, okay, yeah, right, okay, yes, that's her name. Okay, now, y'all, I'm just gonna be honest, because y'all know I ain't like that lady, but I want to apologize to that lady, because I think a lot of that stuff that lady said was true. I do. I think some things that lady said was true, y'all. I really do. She said Tyrone was putting hands on Lulu. Oh, so he was beating Lulu too. Okay. So practically sounds like he was Jesus. Hey everyone. Yes, we remember her. Yeah. I think that lady was telling the truth about some things she was saying. I think she was. And I was just trying to give that family the benefit of the doubt. But I think that t-shirt lady was saying a lot of stuff that did make sense. Now me thinking back over it, I really do think she was. So I apologize to that lady. I know when my mom and dad died, they gave me and my brother and sisters a death certificate, but anyone else had to pay for it. Right. Okay, then, Gigi. So, okay. So that's why I don't understand why they didn't got no death certificate. If they wanted one, they had to pay for it. You're not going to get it free. You're not going to get that free. No. It sounds like she was protected. Because when my mom died, her husband got one and my sister, because my sister was her beneficiary. What she was saying. Well, who was saying? The lady was saying that, if you're talking about the t-shirt lady, she was saying different things like, how Tasha was and stuff like that. And, Tasha was trying to act like she didn't know about the t-shirts was being made, and Tasha knew, and how they was dragging Lulu, throwing Lulu under the bus, and they was not. She was saying a lot of stuff. If you're talking about the t-shirt lady. When my mom passed away, the funeral home gave my sister the death certificate, and she just made copies for me and my brother. Okay. Yep. So I don't know why. Yes, now I remember. It was just getting a birth certificate. You have to pay for it. Yes, because I think you only get two now that she's saying that. I think it's only two. And then after that, you have to pay for the additions. That's it. You have to pay for it. So I don't understand why it's hard for Tasha to get the death certificate. Now, it could be more there. It can be less there. But I know here's $25 additional death certificates here. I don't know about Florida. But so that's why I don't understand why she says it's hard to get, the death certificate. It just don't make sense to me. Like, what so? I'm just trying to figure out, y'all. Y'all help me. Shit, what's so hard about it? God damn. What is so hard? Y'all help me out, child. What's so hard about it? I mean, it's not hard. You paying for it. I mean, and especially if the baby mama needed to put the kids on Social Security, she should definitely not have it hard getting it. Period. She should not have it hard getting it at all. Like, that's just crazy to me. That's crazy. And I think that I think Dro was the money maker. I think Dro did a lot of things for both families. I really do. He ain't here no more. He ain't giving out no more goddamn money no more. And it is what it is. You know? They can't get no more money. Okay? Nothing to figure out, Miss D. She's proven to be lying. Yeah. Yeah. A liar. Absolutely. I agree. Yeah. And then, you know, I didn't like what she did to Miss Cece that day when she had Miss Cece crying and she gonna come and say she didn't know that lady. And Cece, you know, behind the scenes begging her to go back on the platform and clear it up. And she didn't want to clear it up. That was another red flag and told me, get the fuck away from this lady. Because this lady is narcissist. Okay, she's a big fucking liar. Okay, you went to school with this woman. This woman knows you all her life, and you couldn't go back up on that platform and clear up that you made a mistake and you knew this lady. Like, that right there told me a lot about her. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. That told me a lot about her character and who she really was. Cece stepped into the chat and dropped the ball. It's over for me. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. They seem like they scam. Yeah, and then, you know, oh no, you gotta respect this family. Yeah, we can respect them, and we ain't gotta deal with their motherfucking lying ass shit neither. Not me. Who the fuck you think I am? I had to apologize to CC yesterday. That broke my heart how Tasha was lying on her. Yes. 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 And you know what? At that point, that day when I did that live, I completely walked away. I walked away. I completely walked away. Because I feel like that was wrong. That girl came out windmilling for your family. She even said shit probably wasn't true to protect your family. And she probably said shit that you was only telling her, but she didn't really know the real truth. You know what I'm saying? But she was on, because you can only put out what people tell you. You don't know if it's factual or not. It's just that you have love for them. You know what I'm saying? So you're trying to help them and you're putting out what they're telling you. And that's probably what CC was doing too. You know what I'm saying? And you couldn't even respect that girl enough to go back on that platform and say that that was a lie. Like, nah. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't even know CC like that, but it did break my heart. You know what I'm saying? And when I heard her cry, I just wanted to just leave the case alone. But I knew from the beginning, y'all, this case was bullshit. I'm an empath, y'all. I can see shit. I can feel shit. Okay? I felt CC pain. That shit hurted me bad. Okay? And it hurted me when me and Gigi went through it. That shit really fucked with my soul. Like, it really fucking did. It really fucked with my soul. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like it. I didn't like that me and Gigi went through our shit because of, you know, about this case, and come to find out, look at it. You feel me? But I was trying to say things without saying things. You know what I'm saying? Because I still try to respect them on the top of the shit that I had already fucking knew. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm sitting up here, and God forgive me, Lord Jesus. I apologize if I said anything out of the way, you know, about the mother. But I just felt like at that point, I just feel like I was against the mother, but on the other side, because I can't even make an excuse for it, y'all. I'm not even gonna sit here and make an excuse for it. All thing I can do is just say I apologize to the mother. if I say anything wrong against her, because you can't make excuses for bad behavior. The daddy never had my respect. He just wants to be. Yes, absolutely, sis. Yes, absolutely. Some people don't take accountability, for their actions. Yeah, I do. I can apologize. You know. Now, um, will they get justice? I don't know. I don't know. I think they hate Lulu, to be honest. I figured there was issues almost a family, and but damn, they was too much. Yeah, they a lot. That fam shit, girl. I said, they ain't giving me no headaches no more. I'm done with this shit. Like literally, I'm done with it. It was just too much to bear with. It was too much. They knew how that man was, but when you overly grieve the first and tell the flaws later, it makes the situation worse. Now, I want you to say that 3 more times. I want you to say that 3 more times because you is absolutely right. You is absolutely right. I respect that. Yep. Because I said ain't none of us perfect. You know what I mean? None of us. You can come on and say, yeah, he did things, he did this, he did that, but that don't take away what happened to him. He's hit on his baby mama, blah, 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 blah. Because you already know that people was gonna actually literally find things out like that. Like I been knew that. I just never said nothing. I been knew that's why the baby mama left him because he's to beat on her and cheat on her. Where it's clear to me the t-shirt money paid for all the blue outfit. You mean the blue outfits they wore to the funeral, Joy? You talk about those blue outfits? Okay, yeah. You talk about the ones they went to the funeral. Got you. Oh my God, because I'm saying to myself, like, what the fuck did they do with $9,000? Like, okay, I know they had their own little repap thing, and now I don't know if one person bought all the food or everybody contributed to the food and drinks or whatever, went down and all that stuff. But hey, and maybe the mother had a reason by letting Lulu come to the funeral home and view that body before the other family got there. Okay. She had her reasons for that. And it makes me feel like, too, like the Davis family likes to control stuff. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong. But it makes me feel like they like to control stuff. It makes me feel like these two families already had beef. So when Tasha used to always come on the live and say, I don't have nothing against Renee, I think it was. I think both of y'all had things going on with each other. Okay, so I picked up on that as well. I didn't pick up like she was telling the truth that she didn't have a beef with this woman. I just didn't. I mean, I could be wrong. I just didn't feel that way. I didn't feel that way at all. Yeah. My coffee link is printed on top, y'all. If anybody want to donate, my goal is 5 today. Roy G, what do you think about the other blogger on Facebook going to jail? Who went to jail? I don't know who went to jail, girl. I've been sick. I don't know what the hell going on. Who went to jail? Do you think she was charged because Brittany, I don't even know what you're talking about, baby. Who went to jail? So, yeah, so I don't think Lulu going to jail, y'all. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna be straight up. I'm gonna be honest, and if I'm wrong, I'll come back and apologize, y'all. But I don't think she's going to jail. She talking about Bree D. Oh, oh my God, Brittany. The other Brittany, you gotta go back and watch my live. I did a live on that already. You probably wasn't in my chat, but I already did a live on that already. Well, when was that live, Brittany Davis? I forgot. I think that was Friday. I think that was last Friday, my last day. I did a live on that. Yeah. Lord Jesus, I ain't know what you was talking about, girl. There is nothing for her to go to jail for. Right. Right. I don't believe she's going to. Yeah, Brittany Tiny, go back and watch the live from Friday. I did a live on it Friday. Yeah, I don't believe she's going to jail. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. And if y'all find out something that's different, and if she do, y'all make sure y'all will tell me, and y'all know I will apologize. But I don't think she's going to jail. Do I think they're gonna open the case back up? No, I don't believe so. I don't believe so. I don't believe they're gonna open back up. Do I believe they're gonna keep that as an accident? Yes, I believe that. Yes, yeah, I know who you're talking about now. Brittany, my mom just told me, but I did a live on that already. I did that last Friday. You can go back and watch the replay if you want to, but I did a live on that. I stated like how I felt and stuff like that about that. At first, it didn't dawn on me what you were saying. Yeah, I just don't believe she's going to jail. I don't believe it. I don't believe she's going to jail. I believe the case is not going to be opened back up. I believe they're going to keep that case as a accident. I think maybe because it seems like to me, Tasha, somebody, what is going on? Are they upset because Dro put Lulu on that insurance policy and the kids wasn't on it? What do y'all think? What do y'all think? D, even if the case gets open back up, I'm done. Yeah, me too. Yeah. Yeah, I get y'all. I get it. I get it. But I just need let's listen to a little bit Gigi live. I just had to come back and talk about it, y'all. I just had to come and talk about it. I just had to talk about it today, y'all. I'm just being honest with y'all. I just had to talk about it. I love Gigi and CC too. Like, I do. CC was a cool person, and that shit really broke my heart when she cried, man. Really, really did. I don't like to see people hurt good people. And I don't like to see people hurt people when they're out here windmilling for you. They're windmilling for you. And you're sitting there, you ain't even got their back, like, at all. Like, that's crazy. I would want to know what happened to my family member. I would want some answers to find the truth out. Well, I don't know how they're going to find out. I guess they might get a psychic. I'm just saying, because I don't know, girl. The case is closed. I don't know. Hey, Moss MD in chat. Hey, baby, how are you? Yes, they are upset because Lulu and the mom was on the policy and didn't and not one of them. Now, that's another thing. Yes, the mother was on the policy also. And that's what I'm saying. They can't blame nobody but Dro. But he's not here to blame now because that was his policy. He written that policy out the way he wanted that policy to be written out, which Lulu and the mama. And let's go back to this before I play this, y'all. Now, they said that Lulu took the money. And Polo said they can't do nothing about the money because the money was in her name. Nothing about the money. So then I remember when the aunt came out and said that the other aunt that was over that money took Lulu to court. Well, did she really take Lulu to court, or Tasha just said that because Tasha knows she really ain't got no win over that money because Lulu has proof that money was in her name? And is it safe to say that, damn, was this really all about the fucking money? I'm just saying that, y'all. Y'all help me out here now. Shit. If they get the correct counsel, the case can definitely be open again. What? Well, they better go. What didn't they say people donated their money? In my opinion, Joe didn't put the kids on the policy to spite the baby mother, period. Wow. I mean, now, I'm going to say this, because y'all know I love the kids. Now, if he did it to spite the baby mother, that was wrong, because at the end of the day, he hurt his children. You know what I mean? Now, what he could have did if he wasn't thinking, because it seemed like he was a big, heavy drinker. He drank every day, all the time. Like he was a big, heavy drinker. And I'm surprised that he even drank like that driving trucks. But that's just my opinion. But anyway, he could have had it set up as though the kids couldn't get the money until they was 18. Instead of when you spite the children mother, you're spiting the children. Because look what happened. He passed on, and now the kids didn't get anything from his policy. So what he could have did, like my sister got in hers for her grandchildren, they have to be 18 or 19, something like that. That's how she has it set up for her grandchildren. And that's how I has it set up for my grandchildren. So he should have set up for that. So just taking his kids completely off, in spite of the baby mama, I think that was wrong. Because, and yeah, most truck drivers drink. Yeah, they do. Some of them get fucked up. I'm giving my money for a great cause and not, or people don't need it. All righty then. Okay, Brittany, I hear you, girl. Well, y'all give it to me for a great cause. Hit that link up top and get some coffees. Yes, they got a PI and not a lawyer. Polo was correct when he said they should have gotten a lawyer. The law, yes, they should have got a lawyer. Yep. I feel the same thing. They should have got a lawyer. In the beginning, y'all, if y'all can remember when the case first aired, a lot of people want to support them with a lawyer. If y'all can remember that, a lot of people did want to support them to help them get a lawyer. If y'all can remember that. So yeah, I think they should have got a lawyer. How would the public know if they really even pay for a private investigator? I don't know. Not unless they show some proof that they paid for it, I guess. I don't know. You no longer over the Ramika case? Oh yeah, I still cover her case. I only do that, sis, when something new come out, because I try to keep my supporters engaged in other stuff. You know what I mean? So like every time she go to court, I cover what happened in court, and then if it's nothing else, I move on to other commentary. But yeah, I still cover her. I do this kind of work every day. Oh, okay. Okay, got you. Oh yeah, I would never stop covering Ramika case. I would never stop covering. It's just that I'm a content creator, so I got to keep it moving with different content. You know what I'm saying? And try to keep my people engaged in different stuff. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that's what I try to do. They're not going to show the people shit if y'all is just so funny. Oh my God, y'all is just so funny. Wow, that's true. I mean, that is true. What about the 12-year-old girl who's supposed to? I watched that case over the weekend, sis, and I also watched that case today. I got some different views on how I really look at that case. I'm sorry she lost her life. I'm gonna say that, but I don't feel she was being bullied. I'm just gonna be honest about it. That's just my thoughts, my opinion. I feel like she was very aggressive. Now, do I feel like she moved in a new school and had some issues? Yeah, because sometimes that happens. And the dad went up there to try to straighten the issues out, with some fighting that could have been going on. I do believe that also. But do I believe she was being bullied? No. Because it seems like she's the bully. She got off that bus and she was talking cash money shit. I believe that's just who she are. The girl that she was fighting, the girl looked like she did not really want to fight her. I feel like nobody should be arrested. I'm just gonna be honest. I mean, we'll see what the police department say because they are looking over the case. But I'm just saying what I seen. I feel like she was the aggressive. I feel like maybe could have been some issues going on with her health. and she passed out. She could have had an asthma attack. She could have had a heart attack, and she passed out because when she had a fight, she didn't hit her head to the ground. None of that happened. So it could have been other issues going on within herself. So that's how I view it. She was going back and forth. Her mouth game was strong. Yes. She didn't want to fight. She was on the other side of the street and the girl walked over. Oh, okay. So, ooh. And see, sometimes we got to always remember one thing. Our first appearance and our first actions tell a lot about you. See, we only going off of what we seen, but we really don't know like how she really is in real life, or we really don't know what happened in the school. I'm just going by what I did hear the news people say that she went to a new school and she started being bullied. The father was going up there, and the father was talking to the school about the situation, trying to defuse the situation. So, and then I think I look at it this way because I was looking at it. I don't know. I'll have to look more into that case. I'm going to have to look more into it. I'm going to look into some stuff because I've seen a lot of content creators posting it on Facebook. I'm saying the girl that who lost her life, she called over. So to me, she was a that's what I'm saying. Yeah. I mean, baby, she was talking some shit. That was crazy. I seen her mom on the news though crying. I did see her mom. I mean, she was a beautiful little girl. Yeah, but fighting is not the issue all the time. It's just, sometimes, people can call you a punk all they want to, walk away. It's not about fighting, and then look, she's no longer with us anymore over something that could have been avoided. Sometimes we have to think twice. Sometimes we let our emotions get the best of us and run over us. Roy D, did you hear about the girl that was bullied? Yeah, that's what we're talking about now. But I don't want to mix too much in because I'll be gonna forget. Yeah, I'll be gonna forgot what the hell I'm saying here. So y'all, let's watch this thing what Gigi was saying. Oh shit. What the hell I just do? Yeah, I'm gonna look more into that school thing. I'm gonna see if I see another her mom attitude and the little girls was so different. Speaking of, oh yeah, she was. Yeah. I mean, I felt sorry for the mom when I seen her sitting in the chair crying. Yeah. Baby. And these little young girls can curse now. Woo, baby, their mouth is filthy. The thing is why the bus driver let the kids off at her stop. Maybe the bus driver didn't know what was going on. That's why, I didn't really say nothing about the bus driver because maybe the bus driver didn't know what was going on. But the bus driver, you're right. I agree with you on that. The bus driver should have said, no, this is not your stop. You're not going to get off here. It's because it's my responsibility to make sure you get off at your right stop where you live at. So yes, I definitely agree with that. But in the process of that, the bus driver probably didn't even know what actually was going to take place. But yeah, that bus driver shouldn't have let them off. No, you don't get off here. Not unless I get permission from your mom to let you off at this stop. This is where I let you off at. But I didn't get permission from your mom to let you off at this stop. Because now look what happened. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, I salute you on that. You're absolutely right. I agree. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Because if I was a bus driver, I wouldn't let no kids off at a stop that they don't supposed to get off at. And I know sometimes you can't control them teenage kids because they get out of hand, they want to curse you out. So what I would have did, I'd have called into base, told base, listen, such and such didn't supposed to got off at this stop. I tried to tell her this was not her stop, this, then, and the third. She got off, and I want to report it. Now that's what the driver should have did, but probably didn't happen like that. The bus driver just let them all off and said, "Hell, I'm going home," because that's what it looked like to me. And these kids got a mouth on them, boy. They can say some nasty stuff. Yeah. But do y'all think they're gonna lock the other girl up? Do y'all think so? What y'all think about it? I mean, I don't know. But let's listen to Gigi. Hold on.
Very clear when it comes to Tyrone and Lulu. The case that we've been working on nearly 3 months, it is busting wide open. It has been so many lies. It's been so many people that are pushing us in the wrong direction. It's been so much spirit of hate. When I tell you the spirit of hate has been upon social media where Royal D, I apologize, girl. I apologize, girl. I love you, Royal
I love
D.
you too.
Okay, before this case, honey, we ain't had nothing but love for each other.
Yeah.
But this case, Tyrone Lulu have gotten so messy and so hateful, and it came from the family pushing out so much hate out here and confusion and lies. It caused a lot of CC creators to have a lot of drama between one another when they ain't never had no issues. So let's talk about it. Polo, he is a CC creator on the Facebook side, and he has been working very close with Natasha. And I have proof. Every time you hear Natasha, she always say her right-hand man, Polo, Polo, Polo. She always say her right-hand girl, Nina.
Ain't that something?
And honey, they are speaking out. And the experience they're telling us is far from what we were told. Far from what we were told. Okay? So I'm going to play this video. I'm going to react to Polo. That's his name. He also got by Trolls. All right? He goes by Trolls on his Facebook. I have Tamala in the back with me, and I have other people that's come up. We just had CC Lynn come on our other station, which is Deep New or News. Press 5 if y'all can hear me. I just want to make sure we all can hear. Press 5 if y'all can hear me. Get the likes up. I forgot to say that. Get the likes up, y'all. Come on, get the likes up. Get the likes up. Okay, get the likes up.
That's right. Get the likes up.
CC Lynn. Honey, she is getting vindicated. Is that what they call it? Vindicated. Vindicated. I apologize to CC Lynn as well. Okay. My chat was accusing her of doing so much of lying, and all because of her friend Natasha did not come out and say, I do know who this is. I just got finished talking on the phone with my friend Lynn. Yeah, she goes by CC. But all that shit, it should have never been confusing. If that person is my friend, I'm going to clear it up. I would know what's going on.
That's right, Gigi.
Especially if they going around getting justice and the name of my nephew.
Absolutely, Gigi.
But all that, those were just mind games to fuck us around, to turn us against CC Lynn and Royal D. They love the division between us. They wasn't trying to come together and say, you guys, we are all CC people. We are all working together for one accord. Let us clear the confusion and let's just get it right. Because Natasha was the leader. She was the leader of all of us. She was the most influenced of all of us. And good leaders bring people together. Good leaders don't tear people apart. Driving wedges between each other. So I do apologize to CC Lynn. I apologize to my other platform, but I'm apologizing here. And they say your apology need to be just as loud as the slander, honey.
Well, I respect Gigi because she apologized to me. And like I said, if I say anything to hurt her feelings or whatever the case may be, I would apologize to her too. And I'm glad we're back on the same accord and everything, because before this case, no, me and Gigi never had a problem. Ever, 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 ever. I've been in her chats on a lot of stories that she covered. A lot of stories that she has covered.
So I said again, I apologize, Royal D. I apologize, CC/Lynn. Okay, I was wrong. I got it wrong. Okay, I apologize. All right, I apologize for playing the fool. Did not play a fool. I knew I was wrong. Okay. So get the lights up. So we have Polo
Yes,
here,
Jazz.
and he's going to tell us his experience with working with Natasha and Natalie, Miss Nat, I believe. He's going to tell us his side, his experience. And I just want to say to him, man, okay, I'm inspired. Okay. I wish I had big balls like he got, okay? Because I didn't have the strength or the courage to just be like, I'm just going to put it on the floor, And so he does. And yes, I have disagreed with Polo. I'm going to always disagree with somebody. Can I tell y'all something? I disagree with my own mama, but I still love her.
That's
I
right.
disagree with my own father, but I still love her. I disagree with y'all, but I still love y'all. Y'all, some of you guys are so sheep-minded. It's like, well, if you disagree with them, then you must hate them. If you disagree with them, then you should fight them. What? I'm going to speak my mind. I have a chat, and you don't have to agree with me. None of y'all have to agree with me. But as long as we come with respect, So let's tune in and hear what he has to say before I play this video of him telling
yes, it was
his
an issue,
side and
yes,
clearing the air. I do have Tamala here, and I see you in the back. I want Tamala to speak a little bit, just to make sure everything is working in the back as well. Tamala, are you there? Can you hear me?
It's so easy to become a podcaster with Riverside. First, go to Riverside and open an account. When you're ready to...
First and foremost, like I always say, accountability is everything. And I do want to apologize to CC as well, because we did go in on her and it did hurt her feelings. And, one thing I've learned in life, you just can't go around hurting people and think that God is going to bless your situation when you've done something wrong to someone else. So I apologize to her. I also want to say this. I don't know whether Lulu, anybody is guilty or innocent. I do know what is said, but I just want to give everybody that is involved in this, apology, my sincere apology, because at the end of the day, we as a chat don't know the truth about anything other than what Polo is saying now. So, like I said, I had suspicions about
all. Can I
say
something else? I'm glad you brought it up, because the family should have been the first one that told us the truth, not
facts,
a family
Gigi.
outsider, not a family outsider. And they was on a thing. Oh, Polo is like family. Nina was like family. And it's like all that is crazy. And then all the God talking. It remind me of Pastor McNutt. Do y'all know Pastor McNutt? Every time, thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. God is so good. God is so good. But the stuff that he was doing and the stuff that he was influencing, honey, it is crazy. All right. Can y'all see me? And thank you, Open Book. Open Book just donated this channel $5. You guys know Open Book. She's a great content creator. And can I give a shout out to all content creators? Big shout out to Royal D. Big shout out to Miss Parker. Big shout out to Open Book. Big shout out to Big Keys, because he did this case too. Big shout out to Polo, of course. Big shout out to Nina Johnson, girl. Okay, congratulations on your wedding. Big shout out to all of them. Ray, Big shout out to all the AI channels. Hell, I don't know all y'all AI channels' name, but I know y'all watching too, honey. Okay, okay. I can't hear. Press 2 of y'all can hear me. They talking about they can't hear. Let me make sure, Lord. Tamala.
Yeah, I guess time will tell, Jazz.
And so I just wanted, that's what I wanted to say. Just, really apologize. And I also wanted to say that's why I always said everybody is a suspect until proven innocent. I said that since day one. Everybody is a suspect because at the end of the day, we get spend a web, I'm talking about they spend a web like spending a block for you. They spend a web. And and this is just ridiculous. It's ridiculous because we do want justice. We do want answers. But the people.
I don't know if everybody believe him or not, because I don't really know him like that. I only know what Gigi knows about him and what she plays about him. So I don't really know him like that. So, I mean, I think a lot of people is upset with Tasha because she turned on him. I think that's the issue here. And from what I'm seeing with my eyes, I feel like everybody that has covered this story, she has turned on them. Okay? I feel like she didn't give CC's their props like she should have. Okay? Like Auntie La Leslie did. From time to time, La Leslie would shout you out on her Facebook. Even when Christmas came, she gave her the shout outs on her Facebook. She would come on panels and let people know she appreciates you. She will also come in chats. So it's not more about believing what he say. It's about, you got to look at the bigger picture. The bigger picture is she turns on everybody that has covered this story. I ain't give a chance to turn on me because I let this shit go. Because I ain't stupid. I seen the red flags, okay? I seen it coming, and I let it go. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, a lot of things I knew, I just didn't say anything. And I just walked away from the whole story. I felt like it's things that, she felt like everything was so perfect. It was just too perfect for me. I couldn't do it. Oh, Brittany, I said thank you. You probably didn't see me. Hey, Buttercup, how are you? How are you doing? Girl, he said yesterday he lived in the casino.
That want to give us the answers, they're not talking because they know it's some messy business. And a lot of people don't want to be in messy business, especially if it comes to their son or daughter or family members. So at the end of the day, that's probably why Rena said, and I told you many times on the back end, I've been reading what
let
she
me
said.
apologize. I apologize to the Rena mama. We walked, we said some things we shouldn't have said because it was, put out there, and I was riding with Natasha. Look, I was on a bandwagon, okay? When Natasha put a crumb out, honey, I'm putting my foot on gas.
Exactly, Virgo. That's
honey,
true.
Woo. I apologize. My fault. My bad. Go ahead.
Well, you're speaking the truth, though, Gigi. She put all this out here, and we just roll with it, trying to get justice for this young man.
She didn't stop us either. Shit.
No, she did not. And that's why I kept going on the back end telling you it's something wrong. It's something wrong.
Wait. She did stop us when we talked about certain people now.
She
let us dog Renee out.
Oh, Lord, y'all, who is Renee, y'all?
And that's why
people.
Y'all, who is Renee? Lord Jesus, have mercy. See? You see? She's a snake. Tasha is a snake. She's not right. She's a snake.
Hold up. And it's like, hold on. You ain't never stopped the brakes on us when we talking to anybody else. So special. But go ahead.
Yes, and that's why I said I apologize to.
Yeah, okay, Jazz. I get what you're saying, baby. I get what you're saying. Right. This was very messy, and that's why a lot of CC stepped away from this case. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, the mama. Oh, got you. So she let them dog Tyrone's mama out. Wow. Now, get back to what I just said. She said she ain't had no problem with the mama. She was cool with the mama. But she let them dog the mama out, but not the other people. Wow. 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 I'm glad Gigi put that out there. Ain't that some shit? That's fucked up. Thank y'all for telling me.
To everyone that's in there, Jason, the twin, Kayvon, all of them. I apologize because at the end of the day, all we wanted to do was get justice. And all it was is a monkey wrench, like I said last night, a monkey wrench being thrown in there every day. But I knew Tasha was lying. I felt in my spirit. That's why I said what I said. And I even told LaShawn George this. That's why I said people are going to be crying and very hurt when they find out the truth about who's really behind what. It's not, you think it's one person and it's not. It's just like a movie. You put it on one person or two people and it's not them. You're going to be surprised. A lot of people is going to be hurt when they find out the real truth at the end of the day. And I don't look no farther than Tasha. I said that again, and I say it again. Something is strange about that son, and she do not want you to talk about certain things. And I'm gonna say it again.
I said that too, y'all.
He's the one that was in the back of that vehicle and standing in the back of that vehicle on the side. He cut his dreads off. Another lady had it on her page, and she was speaking about it and about it. And I said the same thing when I looked at his photo, and she said his birthday on there. And I looked at it and I said, this is the guy. But everybody said, no, that's not the guy. But like I said, whether it's the guy or not, when you find out the real truth on this, I want everybody to know a lot of us going to be hurt. And a lot of people that put their money out here and was convinced that these people really wanted justice and giving people getting their taxes. And, they need to be feeding their kids and having stuff for their own families, but they giving money to them. Selfish and greed will get you nowhere. That's why I told you it reminds me of American Greed. I watches that all the time. And that's what this whole thing is. Tyrone was the breadwinner. I don't care. He was the breadwinner. He was getting money. However he was getting it, it was by all means necessary, but he was getting it. Okay? He was getting it. And like I told you, I do believe it was some illegal activities going on. So CC just clarified a lot of other stuff that was going on. So that's why I said what I said about that. I want what's mine. Okay, you want what's yours, because if you don't get what's yours, somebody gonna hurt again. So that's why I said
wait. We got our girl Royal D in the house. Royal D says, I'm glad people see what I was looking at. Yes, Royal D, you right, girl. You right, honey. We love you, Royal D. Ooh, I miss you in my chat, Royal D. Ooh, I apologize. I allowed this lady to just come in and put her hate and put a battery in my back. Ooh, I had a battery in my back, y'all. Ooh, she put a battery in my back, I say. Oh, my God. She knew what she was doing. All right.
See, I respect Gigi for that. I respect Gigi for that. You know what I'm saying? I respect her wholeheartedly for apologizing to me. And I do the same to her. Like I said, if I said something wrong to her, hey, I apologize to her too. But I appreciate her doing that, because I know I didn't never do nothing to Gigi, nothing. I just wanted her to see the things that I was saying, because I was saying stuff. I was hearing stuff, but I didn't want to say nothing. Because like I said, it seems like everybody was like deep into the case and they really wanted to get justice for this boy, which I did too. But when I started seeing things that wasn't right, I started hearing stuff on the back end wasn't right. I just said, nah, something ain't right. Just let me move on. And I moved on from it peacefully. I just moved on. I was in Gigi Live and CC, and that was something else. She just told the family business, saying they are for a family.
Right. So I'm gonna play a Polo video and let's hear it.
I was in
It
both
should
of
be
these, and
addressed
I was
privately to
yeah.
move yourself
Gigi,
out
can
my
I say this
life.
one thing before I forget?
Go ahead.
And that's why I believe, and when I'm saying what I'm saying, y'all, and pay attention, chat, because why would you need to take pictures? Why would people need to take pictures? Why would pictures be circulating? Every time pictures are circulating, if y'all watch any mob movies, pictures are circulated when somebody they want to prove to the big boss, the big honcho, oh, it's already been done.
Yeah. Well, hold on. I gotta say something real quick. Now, people are saying I can't stand flip floppers. Well, who does this? 1 minute you know who your friend is, Lynn is, but then you come out here and you don't know her. Is that a flip flop? Press
Yes,
4 if
Yes,
that's the
it
yes,
case.
is.
it is a
That's
flip
the
flop.
biggest flip
That's
flop.
a
This is
flip
your
flop.
home girl. This is a girl you shared
Gigi is right. You shared your whole life with this girl. Y'all went to elementary school, middle school, everything together. And then you're gonna come on Gigi platform, act like you didn't know her, and the girl was trying to get you to go back up there to correct that shit, and you wouldn't do it. So that's a flip flop right there. And that's somebody I would never trust. When she coming out here on every platform that was covering this story, if someone said anything wrong, Cece was correcting us, all of that shit. You know? And you turned on your friend. Yes, that Gigi is right. That's a flip-flop. Like, how could you trust somebody like that?
experience with. How could you ever get on a platform and say, I don't know who that is? And then you're not going to clean it up. You just allow days and days and people dragging her and talking shit about her, and you're not going to clean it up. That's a fucking flip flop.
Facts.
So don't you dare. Don't you dare. I was under the impression that everything that she was saying was honest and truthful, and it came from her experience, not from the second hand, a third hand, a fourth hand, a fifth hand. Stop all that shit. Bring the person that actually saw the video footage of the Papa Johns. Let them tell it. Let them tell what they saw.
That's true.
But all this third and fourth and gossip and all that, man, bye.
You done, Gigi, so I can finish this a little bit?
Oh, okay, because I want to play this. And
okay, I want you to play, but I'm just saying that's why the pictures are being. That's how I feel about it. You know, I watch, like I said, I watch a lot, I see a lot, but that's how I feel about it. People had to know what really happened, and was the job done. That's how I feel about it, because I think it's more to it, y'all. I really do. And I don't, when Lulu keeps saying it was out of both of our control, I believe her. Because if somebody come through, and you're not the main person, but you're in there with them, they gonna do what they gotta do until you keep your mouth shut. So at the end of the day, I do believe when she said it was out of her control. I do believe that. And at the end of the day, it's too much going on, babies. I'm being honest. But like I said, when the truth really come out, it's going to be a whole lot of tears shed, baby. Let me tell you something. And a whole lot of wailing and crying.
Thank you. Royal D said, I knew something in the family wasn't right. Thank you. And guess what? Travel Island, another woman that's very credible in these streets, she said the same thing about him. You damn right. And I broke my fan. You look at this, y'all. Look at this. I'm so mad.
I told y'all, me and Travel Island, we talked about that shit. I'm like, nah, sis, let's leave this shit alone. We both, the same time, we knew this shit wasn't right. And I don't like how she gonna say that she never told no content creator to talk about the case. Yes, the fuck you did. You came out and you asked Travel Island first. And I got proof that you did that. And then you gonna sit here and act like you didn't? That's how this case came into this sector like that. Because you did that. And then you're going to go back and tell me something you didn't ask nobody. You asked Travel Island. You inboxed her. And you asked her. And because she asked me that I want to help her with the case. And I said, yeah. So that was a lie.
And I broke my fan. And somebody says, well, why didn't Lynn CC say something before? She did. That's why they fell out. When
That's
Lynn
right.
was honest, Lynn and CC said, I can't take the lies no more. I got to let them know. I'm going to be honest and transparent. that's when I guess Natasha came out and said, I don't know that motherfucker. I don't know her.
Yep,
So
sure
keep my
did.
name out of this. I'm trying to get justice for. I don't know her.
Yes, she did. I remember that.
BBCC, I ain't talked to nobody. I don't know shit.
Yep.
And so we all jumped on her bandwagon. Oh, she a liar. She up here lying. We've been bamboozled this whole time. We was under impression that she was close friends with her.
And Gigi is not lying, y'all. Because that's how it started between me and Gigi. Because of what Gigi's saying right now, Gigi not lying. She's telling the truth. She thought that Cece was lying the whole time after Tasha said what she said. She's telling the truth. Gigi is telling the truth. Oh, I remember all of that. Yes. Gigi is telling the truth.
She knew so much, and we've been bamboozled this whole time, girl. We was livid. And then she didn't come out the next day or the next day to clean it up. That shit went on for a good month or two.
Local tax experts are here. Now you can meet with a TurboTax expert in your community. They can do your taxes for you and get you every dollar you deserve. Local tax experts are here. Hand off your taxes with confidence.
Don't just take classes, take charge. Start your comeback today at PurdueGlobal.edu.
Gigi said, "Ugh."
Did you undo me on criminal? Oh, okay, I'll redo you. All right. So somebody asked that I redo the moderators. Yeah, say some specs so I can add you back. The reason why, because I had a moderator deleting people, and I don't like when y'all block people, even if they disagree with me. I don't like when you guys do it. I didn't know who it was, so I was just undoing moderators. I apologize if I undid you. I didn't mean to. Okay, so just let me know, because I was just undoing a lot of people. What's going on, Dominique? Boo, miss you, girl. All your good energy. Okay, say something. Okay, specs. Okay, there you go. All right, so I'm about to play this video. We'll stop and reply.
We done been there. We done tried that. Them days over with. We ain't playing them games no more. I ain't addressing shit privately. I ain't doing no phone calls no more. I ain't doing none of that shit. All that shit is irrelevant when you play in my face. When you play in my face, all that shit is irrelevant. We ain't doing that. It don't cost nothing to keep it real. It don't cost nothing to keep it G.
That's right.
And that's the same thing, dog. And what made motivation for Dro show impact on the nation and around the world, and because some of like it was his own feelings, his own emotions. It was things that he was going through, he was experiencing. So therefore, he let it be known. People had to pay attention. And for the people that deal with their spiritual being, and they would have known that the keys of what was going on lies within the morning motivation. Some people inside the comments were like, damn, Polo, why you ain't addressed the family privately or talk to them when y'all all on the same team? Yeah, we was. I thought. But at the same time, though, you always got to be careful on how you move. Eve, you always got to pay attention.
Facts.
To the people that you deal with.
Facts.
And anytime that people put so much dirt on one side, then you got to check.
Then I just say that, y'all.
Standing on that way.
Then I just say that.
And anytime people not complying or cooperating with the movement as they should, you got to take a step back and pay attention to what's really going on. That's a red
flag.
Regardless of the picture people paint on social media. People say anything on social media, make it sound good.
That's right.
People get to the point, they be like, oh, Polo doing things for views, or he targeting the David family for views. I don't need to target the David family for views. I don't get paid for views. I have over 5 million viewers a month on my account. I don't get paid for views. Not one red cent. I have a private chamber. But them my subscribers.
I want to say something about that. Let me tell you something. Hold on. Let me tell you something. How much Natasha pray every day? She disguised herself as a Christian sanctified woman. You mean to tell me you pray so much that if this man or anybody was coming to her way and they were just using this story for views, you mean to tell me her God, and she's so close to God, would just allow herself to get aligned with somebody that's trying to use her, as y'all trying to say? Because that's pretty much what you're trying to say. Oh, you just using her for clout and for fucking views. Come on now. No. She knew that Polo was truthful and he was hardworking and he was doing his best to try to get more information
I'm telling y'all better wake up too, because a lot of things Gigi is saying is true. Let me tell you something. That girl got narcissist tendencies. Okay, I'm not saying she a full-blown one, but she definitely got some tendencies. It makes me feel like when narcissists get upset when you start the peeping game. Now, for y'all that been with me for a long time, y'all know I talk about this shit all the time. I call it for what it's fucking worth. If you like it, you like it. You don't, you don't. Okay, I see a lot of narcissist tendencies in her. Okay, narcissist is like when you start to figuring them out, they don't want to be bothered with you anymore. They only have you in their life when it's beneficial for them. If you start to figuring them out, they're going to get rid of you and they're going to the next person. Just like now, she done got rid of him and she went to the next lady that she was on a live with yesterday. Okay. See, when I view things, I look at shit from all angles. I just don't look at what's going on at that moment. You know, I look at the people movements, how they move, what they say, their body language. I look at all of that. And I look at her with narcissistic tendencies. Okay. Once you try to figure her out or her family out, that's when she's against you. She's against you. And I'm peeping that with her. Okay. So that's what's going on with Tasha. Okay. So I ain't even gonna go there. But anyway.
That they was giving out. And then clearly they got a whole.
You said that, Royal D. I agree with you, Royal D. Yes. I'm telling you, she have narcissistic traits. Anybody go against her, or she's starting to know they figured her out. She's going to come out here. She's going to get the new victim to speak on her behalf. She's not going to say anything, right? And if she do say something, it's just a little bit because she's throwing shade. But on the other hand, she's going to try. Listen, y'all, I've been doing this shit for a long time. I know the signs of this shit, okay? I know the signs, okay? Tasha have narcissistic tendencies in her, okay? Now she done threw Polo under the bus. She already threw the content creators under the bus. I didn't tell nobody to cover this story for me. What the fuck? Okay? So don't only always pay attention to a story when a story comes viral. Pay attention to the red flags. Pay attention to how the person speaks. Pay attention to their body language. And you will know more. Why do you think I stopped this story? Nobody didn't tell me. I was paying the fucking attention. And then when she did that shit, she did that shit to CC, that shit just threw me all out the game. Period. She done messed up now. Though I truly believe that, yes, the family should have never engaged and come to people. That's my opinion. And this, yeah, that's true. But, you know, if you want a big story like this to get out, you know, you have to be truthful about it. You have to be honest about it. Because it's like Polo just said, you know, when shit ain't starting adding up to you, you're going to step back. You're not going to keep going forward with it. A bright person, they're going to step back. And that's what he did. And that's what the fuck I did. I moved myself away from it. Okay? Because I knew the shit wasn't right. I knew the shit wasn't adding up. I knew she was a liar. I knew she was a snake. I knew she was behind the scenes talking about other people to other people. I knew she did not want to give these content credits. There are props that was covering this story. Now, I ain't gonna lie. The cousin did come on my platform and she did give me my props. The cousin did. Okay? But not the auntie. Okay? So y'all view things, view it the way it should be viewed. Just don't view the story. View everything in the story. Because that's what I do. And they wasn't willing to put everything out there. Exactly. That's why I stepped back. They want to make Lulu look like shit. That's what it was. Not saying that she innocent or whatever. I don't know. I still wasn't there. But I'm just speaking on what I seen that this auntie is doing. Okay? And y'all, Gigi just confirmed that she dogged out Renee behind the scenes. So you think she probably didn't talk about content credits behind the scenes? Absolutely, yes.
A bunch of information, but they're not telling y'all what they know, and they want to keep on putting out breadcrumbs to keep pushing a certain narrative. They are orchestrating all this shit. It's like, I know everything that's going on, but let's play it like this. Let's do this. Let's put this right there. Yeah, let's add that in. Okay, let's do it like that. It's an orchestration. They know it.
Tasha is the top dog, right? She's in control of everything because narcissist people or people with narcissistic traits or tendencies, they like to push the narrative, right? They want everybody to believe what they want them to believe. They want to take fully control. Watch the pattern, y'all.
Know everything already. They just playing y'all. Hell, that's how I see it. They already know everything. Shit. Got us going on a duck, goose, and they already know everything.
Shit get real in the chambers. Shit get put on the floor in the chambers. But once again, that's up to them to subscribe. You can stay outside. Nobody forcing you to go in. And how I operate my account is how I operate my account. I just want to clarify a couple of things before I get into this live. But I want people to understand this right here. Real is rare. Real is rare. People will smile in your face, act like they fuck with you, achieve their ultimate goal, and act like they were doing everything the whole time. In reality, that's not what's been taking place. I seen one girl, I can't think of her name, but I can't wait to go find her comment where she made a statement saying, well, how you think Polo was getting all his information? Well, the David family wasn't just feeding Polo no information. You know what I mean? You may have told me about the hotel, but you never went to the hotel. You may have told me about, hey, this person was here first or whatsoever.
I'm glad y'all brought that hotel up. Can y'all please, for the life of me, tell me what hotel was it? Yeah. What, y'all still ain't put that out. What hotel was it? Can y'all please put down in the comment section which hotel was it? And don't tell me no Hyatt. Don't tell me no Hilton. It's a whole bunch of Hiltons or Hyatt. Is it the Hilton at such and such and such and such? Tell us exactly which hotel was it. I've been waiting for that.
You didn't intensely investigate that person or talk to that person. Like, you may mention certain things, but the boots will never apply on the ground. Let's be honest. Nobody has entered Gainesville, Alachua County, since January. Let's also be honest that they wasn't a...
PA, you don't think it was no hotel? Okay. All right. Hey, Miss D. Hey, sweetie. How are you? Hey. Yeah, the way Gigi talking might not been one. For real, for real.
Ones who set up that event for Dro in Gainesville. That was my little partner. My little partner orchestrated that whole thing that happened in Gainesville. They came along because they seen the movement. They seen what was happening. And they inboxed them and told them they wanted to join in. They didn't create that movement. Let's be honest. If people want to know the truth. They didn't create that movement for Dro.
Wow.
That happened in Gainesville. That was because people from Gainesville.
Girl, they said Tasha live now. Do y'all want to go over there? Press 2 if y'all want me to show her thing.
Crazy.
Oh, shit. Ooh, see, she must have been watching that CC Lynn. She must have been watching when we had CC Lynn up here.
Hey, Miss G, I didn't know
Tamala, you
you
still
was
there?
live. I just seen your notification.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, did you hear that? Let's go. You ready to roll?
Absolutely.
Child, I thought Natasha was in my backyard for a minute. I thought she was in my backyard.
Oh, Lord.
I saw that lace front wig.
Gigi crazy.
No.
Gigi said, I ain't fucking with it. I ain't having this shit no more.
And you ain't had to close. Look, Ann, you ain't had to close your stuff, girl. And you about to make my wig fall off. Oh shit.
Ooh, Gigi is
now
the
if you getting backlash, girl, I don't want it to boomerang to me.
Now, who told me she's going live? Because I don't see her going live. It says going live now, everyone. Tap in. Uh-oh. Oh, she got another content creator, honey.
She got a next victim, y'all.
She got another content.
That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Narcissistic behavior.
His dad and my mom are sister and brother.
Inspired since December. Our family is grieving. Our family is under attack. Our family is trying to find answers. Our family are doing everything possible for us to be in these shoes and experiencing something that we will want no family to experience. Not only that, activist Shanae Jackson, she agreed to step in and take the wheel because we are so out here with not directions to help order our steps. This is the area she's familiar at. We trust her in it. So I am in.
Well, Polo was from your town too. He stepped in to help. So what are you saying here? What you're not saying is Polo started figuring you out and you didn't like it. You didn't like that. Narcissists with people with tendencies of narcissists and, and all that stuff, they don't like when you start to figure them out. They will move away from you. They will act like you never tried to help you. They didn't appreciate you. You never did nothing for them. They never told you to do this. They never told you to do that. You know what I'm saying? They would throw you completely under the bus. And that's what she going to do on this live. She going to do it and say it without saying this man's name. That's exactly what she's doing.
Agreements, the family is in agreements for us to come together and just answer some questions for those who are standing justice for Dro all over the world, those who really have positive in their heart that this young man get.
Accessing a building should not be this frustrating. Both old systems it often is. Broken buttons, hard to hear audio,
right?
And endless
we know
confusion.
What it is. We see what it is.
Justice.
Thank you. So I see just some people say hello, so hello back. Somebody stated that did they notify his mom? So we're going to actually get into that because that's a part of some of the things that I want to actually lay out on where we actually are. So
one moment. Okay. Shanae, before we continue, can you tell me how I can share it and then it can go on my page for a lot of the followers that are standing?
Facebook and then scroll up, you'll see the live and click share just like you would share a post.
So where do I go to the Facebook at the top where it say add channels?
No, on your other device. Go on your Facebook on your other device.
It's on this one that I'm on. Okay. And then what do I do?
Go to her page.
Okay, hold on. I'm going there now. I'm on Facebook. Okay.
We came in just on time, right? Press 7 if we came in just on time. It's just getting started.
Out. And if we're on a live, they can tune in and actually
day one.
Be a part of this right now.
Yes. When they get finished with you, they'll throw you away.
Okay, I'm here.
They'll throw you away and they will dog you. They will act like you never did nothing for them. They never told you to do this for them. They never told you to speak for them. And this is the behavior that she's showing. She's showing this type of behavior. Now she went and found her next victim, which is this lady right here. And it's sad that she's doing this.
Let's get these likes up, y'all. Get the likes up.
Actually came in, and I just want to center it before I get into the point. I'm gonna try to stay calm because everybody be coming for me because I start real calm before I start cussing people out. So I want to try not to do that. So that's why I scheduled this live in this particular way.
Okay.
When I actually had conversations with the actual family, it was literally right around the same time that they stated that they were closing out the investigation and stating that it was actually accidental. When I spoke with the family, as I stated, and a lot of people saw a post that I actually put up to the family, giving them things that I would do in ways that you would actually navigate. So matter of fact, before I get there, let me back up. So let me qualify myself before I get to the point and the things that I actually suggested. So for those of y'all who don't know, the way I became the activist was literally in 2018. My oldest son got snatched out of my car in less than 3 minutes at gunpoint by an Alachua County Sheriff's officer. The sheriff literally attempted to bully me. And
okay, I just, Lord.
Coded language, whoever ran the Facebook page of the sheriff's office, they literally incited a racist dog whistle, whoever.
I just want to know, is this the new PI? I mean, she's telling us a lot about herself. I'm just here to hear what Natasha really has to say. So while she's talking and she's trying to get people to know who she is, Tamala, what are your thoughts so far? Tamala?
Yes, Gigi, I'm here. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
Raw truth, I really don't know. I really can't say. I really don't know what happened there. You know, I wasn't there. I don't know. The mom is saying that the case is closed. It was an accident. The mom keeps saying it. So I guess we have to go off what the mom Renee is saying. But this family here, with this one here at the bottom, I just feel like she's a snake. I do. I feel like she's a liar. I feel like she's a snake. And maybe one day she may see my live and call me out, and I really wouldn't give a fuck. You know, it is what it is. I just think she have narcissistic traits. She don't give people credit where it's due. She use them up when she finished with it. She throw them in the goddamn garbage. She done find her somebody else new now. She just got a lot of shit going on with her, and I just don't appreciate the shit that she got going on.
Gigi, this is just a bunch of hogwash. They knew that Polo had, they knew that Polo has busted and exposed him.
Ain't that Polo right there? Hey, everybody. Yeah. Ain't him for 941? He said, hey, everybody. Polo in the building, honey. Polo ain't playing.
And let me tell you something.
They're going to ignore him.
He knows that everything is right here. It's nothing but a fraud. They getting everybody, like I just said about the situation from the beginning. You know, I said somebody is bigger than Lulu, and they got Lulu moving ponds, and they moving ponds. And this is what she's doing. She's moving ponds. Different people she get, just like she let Polo go. Now she got this lady Jackson sitting here, and she's telling us all about her. Get to the point. What you gonna say that we need to really hear?
Oh, Jess, I don't know nothing about that because I don't follow him, so I never, seen him. I mean, if you said it, I ain't gonna say you lying, but I never seen him disrespect people. I don't follow him. I just heard a lot about him, but as far as watching him and following him, no, I never follow him.
Here, because at the end of the day, this is all a bunch of BS. It is. It's a bunch of BS. What it is, I'm gonna be honest with you. They took these people's money, and I'm gonna tell you what the real thing is. You drop Dro's name, and the money will rain. I'm gonna say it again. People might not like what I said. You drop Dro, Tyrone Davis Jr., T2's name, and the money will rain. Okay.
Right. Hey, Trav Allen, I put it on top. It's pinned on top, and I was just speaking of you because. I don't know if you was in GG Live last night, and this girl here saying that she didn't ask no content creators, I guess, to cover the story. And I said she's a fucking lie because she reached out to Travis Allen and she asked Travis Allen because she helped put the case out. And after she asked Travis Allen about the case, Travis Allen contacted me immediately and asked me would I cover the case on my platform. And I said, sure. let me start looking into it. But she done found her another best friend now. So now I guess she's throwing everybody under the bus.
And that's what they're doing, raining down coins for themselves.
Okay,
they're not.
So they say
why they had so many trips? Why the trips to LA? Why the trip to ATL?
Tamala, okay.
Come on now.
Let me put this back on.
Communities, and everybody knows this. In addition to that, I still go to meetings with families, and I've stopped expulsions from happening. We've helped get rid of superintendents. So if there's power to be moved, there's power to be moved. Our previous chief of police, we helped to get Lonnie out of there because that's how serious this is. I want to name these things because there's a process that actually happens. So getting up on a live video, thinking that you're proving a point and not actually moving power with the people that counts means absolutely nothing to nobody. And
are you saying the coffee link, Travel Island?
I want to state that. So when I got with this family, I needed to understand where were things, what was actually shared with law enforcement. When I spoke to members of law enforcement, because for me, I need to go straight to the Chief Moya and to each captain and also to the lieutenant of GPD is who I sent my email to, because I needed to understand what was happening and why this family wasn't getting what they needed. And what was conveyed to me is, and this is what law enforcement tried to say,
okay,
that they were giving information to mom, and mom was not appropriately sharing the information with dad's side. So my statement to them is, well, he has both parents that are fully involved. So we need to close up the communication gap so we can get rid of that excuse. There are many things that the family shared with me that GPD is claiming that they don't know. Okay.
Yes,
so that's the reason that we did a records request. And so what we're doing is also waiting. I sent a notice to ensure that they preserve records. When they provide the records, I also want the audit trail. So therefore, you can't get rid of anything. And I'm sending a very extensive record request that I actually copied the family in. What they stated to us is that the detective who was working on the case, they're waiting for him to continue to compile all of that information. I need people to understand that just because they ruled the case closed at this moment does not mean that it cannot be reopened. Cases are reopened all the time.
That's true.
By closing the case, it helps the family to get a death certificate so they can now do the things that are needed as it relates to his estate. Things can actually go into probate. Charges that are filed about money being moved past the time that he passed away can actually be navigated. So there's another part of that process that can now be moving through the court system now that that part is done. There are two things that I know that they've described to you all.
Time out. So it's closed. Hashtag closed if the case is closed. Because they was telling me the other day the case is open. So which one?
I heard the case is closed.
Is the case closed or open?
I heard it's closed too.
I heard the case is closed. I heard that case been closed for quite some time now.
And we was lied to a lot of the information, and this is why I gave the mom grace in the beginning. I don't know if you remember, Royal D, but sis, I was on her side because she a mom. She lost 3. Y'all was targeting her, not us, but I'm saying them. They was mad that she came out and her daughter spoke. That's why Natasha was reaching out to content creators and all of that, because of like what was being said about them is why she started like having people to reach out to us, and she reached out as well. So she did a lot of lying, which we already knew. We talked about it when we start finding out, things that she lied about. And then I just want to say this too. I don't know why they not, like, the Davis family is not like coming out and saying this, because if Renee, she got the autopsy, like they got the autopsy as well. It was more marks on his body than just the head thing. He had alcohol in his system, and he used to put his hands on Lulu.
Yeah, and he used to beat the baby mama. That's why. Remember when I kept saying, remember one day me and you was behind the scene talking, and I kept saying, well, damn, they kept saying they was in a good relationship. He loved the baby mama. Well, why the fuck they not together?
Sis, every relationship have problems, right?
Right.
And I just didn't like how they was trying to make it seem like he didn't have no wrongs in his life when it came to a
That's
relationship.
what I
That's
told
the
the chat
motherfucking
before you
lie.
came in the chat. I did not like that. I felt like
Yeah,
that was red flags to me. I didn't like
correct.
that.
Correct. And then too, the mom, she really upset, but she not speaking. I'm not saying like I spoke to her, but I would love to because I'm hearing that the Davis family is using this for money, is what I'm hearing. They know the case is closed. Not saying it like that. He don't deserve that. Something they said it was an accident. They said that he had marks on his body from rolling. The Davis family is not saying that he got marks, it's only a head trauma. The mama said her son had bruises on his body and head. That's why they saying that it was an accident, whatever the case may be.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so I don't know. It's messy. This whole shit is messy, first off. I'm sorry, y'all. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
Can
I
you
can
hear
hear
me,
you.
sis?
Yeah.
Yeah, this shit is messy. Um, you know, rest in peace to Dro, because it is like, like a messed up situation, but they not telling us everything. This Davis family not telling us everything. What I'm hearing from the background of, like, from the mom, it was marks on his body from him, like, getting hit. We
Okay.
just thought that he only had the head trauma. All the time, he do got marks on his body. All the time, he never even put his kids on a life insurance. All the time, them baby cell phone was on somebody else plan. And I found
Yep.
out so much shit when we wasn't talking about it.
Yeah.
Girl,
Yep.
girl,
That's what I was trying to tell them today when I
girl.
first came on. This is why I let the case go, because it was so much, y'all, that was told, and I didn't want nobody coming after me. I just said, you know what? Let me
Right,
just go, drop
right,
the whole case, let it go.
right,
Because I don't like the back and forth drama. I don't do that stuff. And I felt that would bring me peace, because I didn't want
right.
to come out to be mean. But at this point right here, it's like, fuck it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
because it was
Tell
a
the
messy
truth.
case, but we telling the truth. We don't, listen, if they don't want us to tell the truth, then they shouldn't put shit out here on the internet then. Because we gonna run with it. We gonna speculate. We gonna, do whatever we do. But when we hearing it from somebody that you called your friend and you lied and like made it seem like you didn't know CC worth a damn, that was shady because I seen the messages. You sent her out here on a limb to do your dirty work. But once your family and everybody found out, basically she was trying to keep it on the low so her family wouldn't find out. She talking to people and using people. Just like the new lady that you got on your thing. Now, because the rest of us, we fell off. Because of the drama and the bullshit and the lies. You can't, Natasha, you came out here and lied and basically act like you was there.
Yeah.
Like you went to the hospital, you drove them. You didn't drive down there with them. And when BG tried to call, you told her, you too tired, you don't want to talk, you will talk to her tomorrow. If it was my nephew, I
Yeah,
don't give a
I
fuck
remember
what time
that.
I got off work. 2 a.m., 3 a.m., I'm going to talk. That ain't your son. That's your brother's son. So
Open
how
Wait a
if
minute,
it's
about you
and
open.
relay
let's
the
and
message
let's
to him? I
and Travis
guarantee
Allen.
he didn't talk to her.
And
Yeah,
Travis Allen, don't forget that night that we was on the phone together. When she tried to
we
talk to
sure
her,
was.
she said, I'll talk to her tomorrow.
Tomorrow. She said, I'll talk to her tomorrow. So
Yeah, that's what
then,
she said.
and what I said, she don't got no speedy to it. Like she don't have the thing to call her tonight because in all reality, it's not her child. Let it would have been my child, but even if it wasn't, I'm still finna call because what if tomorrow in the morning, BG ain't in the talkative spirit? She probably would have sang to you and told you everything that same night. How she told Cece. Because she told Cece hella shit. So it's like, all that shit right there, yeah. I'm with Renee. I'm with Renee. Now, when it comes to the Lulu thing, when it comes to him being unalive and shit, now that's still like a mystery.
You're right.
Of the
Yeah.
fact, you feel me? That part is still a mystery. Now, I'm still gonna say it's still Lulu because she was the last person with him, but it's a lot of messy shit. He say, she say, nobody want to take up. Is money involved? Y'all got to remember, if y'all go back to Natasha Page from the beginning, Dro and her was partners. And if Dro was a scammer, that means she was a scammer too, right? You selling iPod, AirPod, all that, whatever the case may be. He's saying, come to you. So now we know that you was in his money ties too. So now his name being brought up, now every day you powder blue don't move. Please, at the end of the day, that's her family member. Please don't get me wrong. But now this shit is content creation. Now I'm looking at it as her being a content creator. Because like now, every day, you posting Joe. You wasn't posting Joe like that. And then too, if y'all really wanted justice, y'all would have been going out there talk. Y'all didn't want to get no PI. Y'all said, the money. Y'all didn't even help pay for the funeral. Let's just it's so much shit. What if that $9,000 go that y'all got from the t-shirts? Nobody brought shit from Renee. What if that money go to?
That's what I said on the live. What did that $9,000 go?
We gonna cook, right? So I'm finna talk my shit. The dad, right? When the dad told the mama, I got somebody who gonna pay for the whole funeral. Why, when it came time, you didn't answer? So she up there now. However she got the money, if she got it from Lulu, because it was said from the funeral home that Lulu came up there and Lulu had to her some money. We ain't gonna change that. I'm not backing down from what I said on there because we heard that from the funeral guy. So that was probably around the time that he didn't answer. So that was probably, she called Lulu. I don't know. And then it was said too that Lulu took his mom all the money out of the bank account. I heard that she took him to change the jury. I heard that the friend who had the car, she got the car from him. The Davis family was mad about that. That's why they was mad at the friend, because he took them the car.
And remember, sis, that we know that they was mad because Lulu wouldn't give them that wallet.
Correct, but everything had went to Renee.
Right.
It was said that Lulu gave everything to Renee. Now, do I believe that she gave her all the money? Because I heard too that some of Lulu money was in there as well. So I don't know how much money she gave her. Now that part I don't know. I'm just gonna say what
we don't know
they
that.
said. Yeah, I don't know that. But it was said that Lulu emptied that account and she went straight. She gave the mama everything at the hospital, I believe. Or the next day. I don't know how the money thing. I just knew the keys and everything, whatever else, his property. The mom said she got all his shit. And I think she said that on live. And they was mad about that. So it's all about money. And then, hold on, this is another thing. I'm sorry, because I came up here, because, girl, I've been holding a lot of shit in, okay, since we ain't been talking about it. What was I finna say? So, they asked them for money, like, from the public. Okay, cool and dandy. But when people is giving their money, they want to see where their money is going. That's why people create a GoFundMe, right? So they can keep tabs on how much is made and then where it's going. If y'all got people sending y'all like money, like I ain't hating, kudos to whoever is sending it, but y'all don't even know how much is being sent. Y'all don't even know the dollar amount. They're not showing y'all no screenshot. They're not even giving us the autopsy that they got to show that he had shit, alcohol in his system. He had bruises, on his body besides his head. Y'all making it seem like he only had injuries to his head, but he had injuries to his body as well from his mama. She said it. She said that she ain't putting out shit because they got the same thing. How about they put it out? And then somebody on drugs over there, so that's probably why you're not seeing a certain individual. You feel me? Like, that's probably why you only seeing certain individuals and you ain't seeing the main person that needs to be talking over there.
Oh my God.
So, you know, we just go, I don't know, allegedly. This is all what I'm being told from people that's close to them. And first off, it's people that's very close to them. And I ain't just talking about CC. We talking about everybody else around there that's been reaching out. Everybody know, like, basically, everybody scammers. It's about money, all type of shit. So, yeah. And if I think of something else, because I know it's more, it just stay right there. But it's so much behind this. This Joe case is sad. It's sad because really and all, they probably don't really know. They have probably waited too long to get the street cameras. I don't know. But that baby just did not just get out. Oh, this is another thing his mom said. Her son be hopping out the car. This is what he do. This is what they do. They argue bad like this. They argue like crazy. And I'm not saying it because the Davis family trying to make it seem like he was, like one of a kind type of dude. No argument, just love on you, no cheater. Nigga, you was cheating.
And see, listen, what did I tell you behind the scenes? I said, Travel Allen, I don't talk about deceased people, but it can't be the way they saying it. It's no way. Like,
that nigga is a cheater.
Shit. And then when we started talking, we found out that
we found out a lot.
In the beginning, remember when people was like, "Oh yeah," because Lulu the one got him drinking. No, he was already.
He was already drinking.
He was already a drinker, and from what I was hearing, allegedly that he was taking little things on the side.
Yep. All them get. Yep. And then girl, I ain't gonna even start that. I just let somebody else come out with that. But it's a lot. It's a lot. And people are using just like that. Whoever that was on that video said anytime Tyrone's name was mentioned, there was money involved. And they ain't lying because he was a money man. He figured out different ways to make money, whether it was doing the Valentine's Day, balloons and shit with the baskets, the Mother's Day. He was a hustler by any means. So they knew when they was attached to him, they was getting something. You go on his post right now. I mean, you go on his page right now. You're going to see Apple AirPods and the Beats, and then who you going to see tag? Natasha. Y'all hit my auntie. She got it. Y'all hit my auntie. She knew everything that boy did. They all did. It's money. Now, do we think that he had... Okay, so this one was said too. His policy was only $50,000, I believe, and his funeral was $34,000. And it was said that they didn't even get no insurance until probably recently, and it's probably not even given to them yet. I don't know. I know the shit came back where they said that it was an accident and things like that. So I think that's what they was waiting on, right?
Probably was.
Yeah. I don't know, but I just know it's a lot. Somebody seen something in somebody's phone that night. I can tell you that. His mom is not finna lie on him. She love her son, but she not finna act like the Davis family, like he was just the pillar, like he was just a God-fearing. No. Right. And I respect women like that because me too. Because when kids be pastor, oh, he ain't do nothing to nobody. He ain't harm nobody. He was but then you find out little Ray was over there pew-pewing and doing all that. You get what I'm saying? So I respect her honesty, for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, I respect her
She's not
honesty.
sitting here trying to say her son
She
was
ain't
a
gonna lie.
soldier and he
Exactly.
never did nothing wrong.
Right.
Like
Right.
they trying to portray it to be.
Right. And then come to find out too, I heard that allegedly the dad was a woman beater, and that's, you feel me? He beat Renee said he used to beat the hell out of her. Shit. He used to beat the hell out of her. And you feel me? So I'ma just say her. We ain't gonna say, if it's anybody else, but he used to beat the hell out of her. And her son, he got them characteristics. Yeah. So it's way more. So I'm happy that you talked about it today. But no, I didn't watch Gigi live, but I talked to Cece last night, and she was just giving me a rundown because I talk to her periodically, so she just call me and stuff like that. But yeah, besides that, yeah, it's a lot
Yeah,
to this case.
it is.
But the mom, she want to know why they haven't put out the autopsy. She got the autopsy. Why y'all not putting it out?
Right. And let
So
me
the
ask
people
you a
can see
question.
what
They
she see.
said that Tasha was saying, somebody was saying that she said she needed to get the death certificate. Why they can't get the death certificate if they pay for it?
But he's the dad, right? Can he get it?
That's what I said. Can she get it too?
She's the auntie. I don't know if she can get it. I don't know. She's doing a lot, and he's not. Where is he at? Where is Waldo?
Yeah, and not
Like,
only that, can the baby mother get it? She's the baby mother.
I don't know. Probably though, because it's just a death certificate. That's like a no, no. It probably got to be the parents because it's probably because I got a marriage certificate and our names is on there. Then we got a birth certificate. Our our parents' names is on there as well, and then my parents' her name is on my marriage certificate as well. So I know on the death certificate the parents' name is on there. So I think probably only the parents could get it. And then the kids, like probably when they get older, I don't know, sis. I don't know how that works.
Because how would she put the kids on? She need the death certificate to put the kids to collect their father's money because they're gonna need
Oh,
that.
okay. Okay. Well, yeah, there's something new. I don't know. I don't know about the death certificate, sis. I don't know how that works. But I know that he got the this another thing too. When the detectives tried to call the dad, allegedly, he told them like, I can't talk to you right now until I got my team in front of me. And then I heard that they called the detectives like a week later.
Well, who was his team?
I guess Natasha and the cousin. He was waiting for them. And then I heard that they didn't get back to him till a week later. So when they did that video, that was like a week and a half after the detective already tried to reach out. Is what Renee told somebody.
I would
And that person
no.
told me
I would have needed my team with me to talk to no one. I
about my
would have went
kid.
and talked to the detective about my son, no matter if it was good or bad.
Yeah. Yeah. And I heard that he hung up, didn't talk to him, and it was like a week and a half. So when that video came out that they got some updates, y'all would have been had a quicker update if y'all would have called them back. Just like the BG thing. You said that you didn't want to talk to her that night. It's like that was like two or three things I saw behind the scenes. Like y'all don't want y'all like I don't know shit.
Miss Smith said a death certificate without the cost of death is public records. It's available in Florida. And Miss Johnson say, I knew from the beginning Dro wasn't perfect. If it was an accident, just say that. Oh my God, this is crazy. Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
right now, what the mom is saying, they got the paperwork, like just as much as she do. She got it. She seen it. Like they need to show the supporter. She said she not showing us shit.
So
She ain't showing us shit.
wonder why she's not showing the support because she want to keep going with this narrative.
No, yeah, yeah. Well, allegedly, yes. I ain't gonna just say yeah, like I know, but allegedly, yes. And then if you listen to Gigi Live, and I ain't even trying to say it like that, she gonna get the scoop. So whatever
Somebody
Gigi
said,
said,
and just because he beat her 30 years ago doesn't mean he's doing it to his woman now. Well, they stated he was, sweetheart.
they said that he was, baby.
They said that he was
They said
hitting on
he
Lulu,
was.
and
He
they
just
said he
broke.
was beating the baby mother. And they said he was cheating on the baby mother. What are you talking about?
No, I think she talked about the dad. She said 30 years ago. And
Oh, well.
it was said from other people, not Cece. This is said from other people who's very close to them that the wife's arm was just broke. He beat her
Oh,
ass still to this
Jesus.
day. Allegedly. From people that know them personally.
Wow.
Just like how we came out here and said shit in the beginning. They, you feel me, try to switch it up like we was lying for CC. Now look, months later, people apologizing to her. Like, come on, this shit was, yeah.
Damn.
Nobody we don't have to lie
Well,
for
wait a minute.
them.
Is he
Like,
married to that lady that he's with now?
yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah. But I heard like, yeah, she be getting, yeah, I heard he be putting his hands on her like before Dro passed. And I heard too that they wasn't even on the best of
Okay, one of
relationships.
my supporters just inboxed me, and I know she's telling the truth because her mom just passed away. She said the beneficiary will have to request for extra copies to give to them.
Okay.
Whoever was the beneficiary has to do that. And she is right.
Yeah.
Yes. And she said, well, I ain't gonna read the rest. But anyway.
So when T. Smith said what she was saying in the beginning, as of she's going to keep an open mind, she taught me a valuable lesson. She taught me a valuable lesson. You
That's
know,
why I said
we
when you
can't
cover these cases,
always.
you have to keep an open mind. And I
Yeah.
always tell people when you cover big cases like this, don't just look at the story.
Yeah.
You have to look at everything that comes with the story, the way the person talks, how they speak, their body language, the red flags. And that's why I backed off, because I was looking at the body language, the red flags. I started
There was a
seeing
lot of red flags.
I started seeing a lot of narcissistic behavior in her. It's like, now she against Polo. She got this lady speaking on Polo. She got, I guess this lady.
But is it like, dear sis, hold on. I ain't even trying to stop you, but just look at the train of it.
Right.
How you falling out with everybody that you using? And then on top of that, then I heard about the Polo thing. Like, she was the moderator and they was getting paid. He was getting paid for people to be in this group. And I heard that I don't know. Something happened, like I think it was yesterday or the day before, where he went bad on her or something. And then I heard like she was mad because he wasn't giving her some of the money that he was getting from the memberships. So once again, it all stems to money. I heard a lot about people living and all of that, but I'm not finna put that out there. So, and then too, like for me, like I'm gonna go back to the GoFundMe. Anybody that want to GoFundMe for people to help, y'all, we had to beg Mama Tina and them to let us do something. We had to force them to get a PO box. Yes, we all made them. They wasn't trying to get none of that shit.
Train wreck. It is. And that's why I left it alone. I only came up here to talk about it today for the simple fact, I liked it, Gigi Live yesterday. I see now she sees the red flags.
Yeah.
She's open-minded with it now. She's seen a lot of things that she wasn't seeing at first. And it's okay, because as people, we can miss things. We don't have to always see the right thing at the right time. Because we get so into helping people, we don't see what they're doing and what they're saying is not a good thing. They're being sneaky. I feel like when she said that she didn't ask no content creators for help, but you did ask Travel Island.
Yeah, she did, and she had no. She sent Cece. Cece said, "Hey, Natasha, she needs you. Your help." I let her know that you help with the Romika case and whatever the case may be, and she wanted me to reach out to you. She said, "Here's her number." She gave me her contact to call her. I never called it because, like, really, I don't need to call because everything that we need is out here. So I did never call her. But Nina called her because it was us three on a three-way. Me, Cece, and Nina. And she asked us, and then I got off the phone, I called you, and I asked you. But it was Cece was out here because of Natasha.
Right.
Natasha sent her out here. And then Cece was already following us from the Romika, and she like, "Hey, I know people who can help." And she like, "Okay, ask them. Get them
Right.
on board." And that's when Cece started going to Gigi. She came to me. She came to Nina. I came to you. And then whoever else she went to, Miss Parker, she went to a couple of people. Cece was really boots on the ground, for real.
Yeah,
For
she
real.
was. She was.
Like trying to help her friend, for real.
Yeah. And she didn't like,
Didn't talk about her in a
like it.
bad way, nothing. Didn't speak ill. Let me tell you something though, too, because I know like people watching, and I want to say when I first called it, the lies. When Gigi and him was talking, and then uh they saying, CC saying, BG, whatever. Natasha went up there and I seen her, I peeped her whole thing. I zoomed in on her face because I wanted to see because like body language. When they was telling her about CC and BG saying that she knows CC, she talked to BG, her whole body language, she was ready. She was getting ready to lie. Like her whole stance, her face, you could just, I seen it. And that's when I was just like, I was turned off. I said, "Girl, I just heard your voice. Your voice is very distinctive. It's very like, you hear it once, you gonna know it. Girl, she lied. She lied. She lied hard." And that's when I knew she was a liar.
Right. Right.
And then you didn't want because what you said is that your family is getting on you because of the fact that Cece out here saying that you sent her. But you didn't want your family to know that you sent her.
Right.
So
What
you
type of
tried to
shit is
act
that?
like you ain't know Cece, but you know Lynn though. But you knew that she was out here because she was just on the phone with you before you got up there. You just hung up the phone with her. Then you went up on Gigi Live. You knew who Cece and Lynn was. You knew Lynn. You knew Cece was Lynn. She
Yep.
just told you. Me and you was on the phone with her. You remember?
Yep. She remember too.
She do remember because she got on that thing and completely lied. I said, "Oh, I was feeling so sad for Lynn.
Yeah,
I
I
ain't
don't
gonna
understand
lie."
why they worried about what content creators make neither. That's crazy. I always
Yeah,
felt like that was crazy.
yeah, that's great.
Content
Yeah, it
creators,
is.
like I said,
It's
content
like a
creators should have been
job.
getting paid before they took over any story. So they're not gonna just stop getting paid because now they're taking over your story. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like me,
Right.
I don't get paid from YouTube, and I
No,
take
you
over
don't.
stories. I come up here 5 days a week and do a story. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But I don't get paid for that at
No, you
all.
don't. Mm-mm.
But I do it from my heart. But when I see a story is not the way it should be, or it's just not giving what it should give, I
Right.
just back off. And I felt like this story was not giving what it should give to me. I felt
Mm-mm.
like
It was messy.
right, and maybe this is just me saying it. I felt like she was liking everybody going after Lulu, dogging Lulu, talking about
Yeah.
Lulu. I was
Yeah.
feeling that, but I didn't. There's a lot of stuff
The
I felt,
mom
y'all.
for
I just
real,
didn't say
like
nothing.
the mom for real. The reason why Natasha sent Cece from the beginning is because of Renee and her daughters was coming out here and debunking everything she was saying.
Mm-hmm.
That's why CC came out here and started like getting us all. Mm-hmm. We're gonna tell the truth.
And shame the devil.
Mm-hmm. CC said the reason why she reached out to it. And CC is not going to owe Natasha no loyalty no more because of the fact how she came out here and said that she didn't know her. That hurt Lynn's feelings.
I mean, I wouldn't give her no loyalty no more neither. Shit, she's a flip flop.
She don't talk. She don't talk to her no more.
Yeah, I wouldn't give her no loyalty.
Like
I wouldn't
50
trust her no
something,
more.
30 something years of friendship.
Wasted down the drain.
Wasted. And then Natasha, Lynn, and then whoever else had told her, like, go up there and tell. She told them, she told Lynn them, fuck them people. They don't know us in real life. Girl, if you don't take your ass up there and tell them that you know her, the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
But you gonna say that they don't know y'all in real life. You don't gotta go, girl, yes, the fuck you do. Shit, I just put my neck out here for you and you acting like you don't know me. Girl,
yeah,
that was wrong with you.
Yeah, that was
fucked up. I heard it. That was fucked up. I heard it. Lynn, don't worry about them. Don't worry about them. What you mean don't worry about them, girl? They calling me a liar. Shit, you don't know social media go far. Your face, you say you a lie, your face will be on everything. Shit, the fuck? You got to go out there and tell them people.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
But, yeah, so I don't know, sis. I just know that it's closed, as of right now. Could it be open? Yeah, we know that like cold cases could, but Gainesville, they dropped the ball. We got to take it back to them. They dropped the ball on this case. Do you know how many people who then got hit with cars or whatever the case may be and just go nothing? They got to do better. Because Dro case ain't the only case that they just swept under the rug like this out there.
Yeah, why would they do something like that to people anyway?
That's shady. It really is, because like his family do deserve, like, if she did do something or if she didn't, they deserve to see a video of the lighting, of the camera on the light. Period.
Right. And I don't understand
why family member.
I don't understand that they don't have no cameras, footage, none of that. I just didn't understand.
They ain't showed them shit. They ain't did shit. Gainesville dropped the ball on this for sure. They did.
Absolutely.
And it's so messed up because now it's like family and family going after each other. All people dirty secrets is coming out. People lifestyles, livelihoods. It's all type of shit coming out and being talked about. But I'm going to say this, though. Renee said they got the autopsy. They need to let us know what the autopsy saying. Because it was
Renee basically saying
on his body.
The Davis family know what the autopsy is saying, but they're not sharing it.
They ain't telling us. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Because they trying to make it seem like he only got the blunt force trauma. And we were saying, in the beginning, and even all of y'all in the chat, we were saying, when somebody get hit, they got marks on their body, not just the head. Come to find out, he did have marks on the head. Come to find out, he did have alcohol in the system. They was fucked up that night. The night before. Oh. And they never went to a hotel.
Oh my God, girl. Why the fuck did somebody in the chat just say that early on?
They never, I ain't even looking at the chat.
Gigi was saying that last night.
They didn't go to no hotel, so Natasha said that she went and talked to somebody.
I think PA said that.
Oh, Ray?
Yes, I think she said
Ray said that? Oh, yes. Okay, Ray be on.
She said, I don't believe they never went to no hotel, D.
No, they didn't. They didn't.
There she go right there. She said, yep.
Yeah, that's what was said last night to me. And they said something too about the Papa John. I'ma ask her again, but I forgot. But it was said something too about the Papa John. But yeah, they did not go to no hotel. Nobody went to no hotel. So that was a lie. It's a lot of shit that was a lie in the beginning that they, yeah. So yeah.
Well, maybe. So let me ask you a question. Do you think Renee should just come out here and shut this shit down?
You want to know what? That's what I said last night. I'm mad as fuck that she not, because it'll
Open
like,
books, and she been thinking that too now. That they never went to the
yeah,
hotel.
open book for sure. No, they didn't. And yeah, because I see that she be doing his story still. It's a lot. It's a
Ray
lot of
Ray said,
lies
I
from the
knew that
beginning.
timeline was a damn lie.
Because that makes sense. That next day
Hey,
they
Miss
checked
Lynn.
out. The next day they checked out. So of course around that time they was probably 12, because it happened around what, like 2 something or something like that in the afternoon, or 5 something in the afternoon. I don't know. But it was said that they didn't go to no hotel room.
So when they left the camp, where did they go?
Oh, I don't know. I don't even know. I just know that they didn't go to no hotel room. What if you gotta think about it. What if we gotta find out the what's it called time when you clock out, what, 11,
Yeah,
sometimes
11.
12.
Yeah. All depends on the hotel, yeah.
Yeah. So how many hours after that? Ask open book. When did the time of the when they found him or whatever, the police calls or whatever the case may
Oh,
be.
yeah, the police called. Miss Open Book, you know what
Yeah,
time
because what it
the
was like
police
2
left?
something, 5 something. Because we'll see how long of a window that they was just doing whatever they was doing. What was they doing in those hours then if they wasn't at no hotel?
That's what I was going to say. Like, that's why I asked you where they go from when they left the camp
Oh,
thing.
I don't
Like,
know. I don't know.
Open Book said it all happened after 5 p.m.
Oh, okay. So yeah, what was they doing for all them hours? Okay, the Papa John's, we heard about that. Now, it was said something about the Papa John's, but I think they
Okay, and where
did
was they
go to the
going
Papa John's.
after the Papa John's then? Where was they going with all that food after the Papa John's? Were they going home?
Yeah, I don't know. But it was said from a reliable source that they was not in the hotel room. And then too, I'm hearing like the people in like where he from get, I mean, like, half and half, like people know, because like Renee, she's talking to people in her city. So people is like, the Davis family is just like trying to milk it as long as they could. So
Wow.
money, money.
I can
I
kind of believe it.
what's throwing me is they didn't create a GoFundMe. Y'all got a Cash App and a Zelle and shit, like, for investigator. Like,
Miss Smith said she was Renee. She wouldn't say nothing the way the internet did her.
yeah, and that's what she
That's
said.
true. That's true,
And
Miss
that's
Smith.
what she said, T. She said she not coming out here on this shit. She's not an internet person.
Yeah.
She leave that to them. They came out here with it. They need to give us the paperwork, is what
Yeah,
she
she feel
said.
like let them keep rolling with it. Let them be
Yeah,
honest and tell y'all the real truth. I feel her
yeah,
on that.
yeah. And she said, yeah, because she said they came out with it. Let them do it.
She
And
said,
then
so why they said that Lulu was trying to pay for a room but couldn't. Who started that lie? I don't know.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And but couldn't, how she couldn't. Like, like we gotta ask ourselves that. How couldn't she, like, when they had the money? That wouldn't make sense. If she tried and she couldn't, that wouldn't make sense.
Yeah, because she didn't have a credit card. She didn't have the money because I think they had money. So
They
I
had
don't.
a credit card.
Yeah, that wouldn't
She
be
had
what
a
they.
black card. She had a black card, and he was attached to her black card as a user. So they had a credit card.
Miss Lynn said, yeah, they said she tried to check in with Dro credit card. She went with his card, and then he had to come in and do it. So it was never done, though, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I just heard from people that know them directly that like no hotel room. So I don't know if they tried or what. They didn't say that. They just said they didn't go to the hotel room. That's the only thing. It was just said like that. It wasn't, nothing extra.
So
So
why
I don't know.
they was in the hotel? They went to a hotel and then they went and got pizza and I mean, just clear it up. Like, just stop leading people on. Just clear it up and let it be what it is.
Shit, y'all gotta remember that we thought the auntie was down there. By the way, she was talking like she was there. Not said it like that. Like I get it. Once any of your family go there, you're gonna be able to get, relate a message. But the way she was acting like she was just there front and center. No. And then too, what kind of threw me too is because like y'all not from Gainesville, so y'all need to go down there once a week to protest. Just like y'all how y'all went. I don't care if it's 3 or 4 people. Every week is going to grow. You feel me? So it's like y'all should have been out there too before they closed the case. Cause to let them see that y'all wasn't giving up. Y'all went down there one time. And then I heard the mom went down there. She stayed at a hotel, and then she went there before they came, like before they start protesting. But I'm just saying, you know, like just like y'all went down there, like I get it though. People got jobs. I swear to God, I get it. But on y'all off days, even if it's just 4 of y'all, go down there with y'all shirts on and signs. That'll show the police y'all not. You feel me? And then what if you out there? Then you might see people that might have seen something that drive that street every day. You just never know. And then y'all got to remember that it was said that, like Natasha lied and said she talked to the homeless man and she didn't. A homeless person under the bridge. Y'all remember that?
Yeah,
And
I
then it
remember.
came out.
Wait, she never talked to that homeless person?
It came out and said that she didn't even go down there that night. So she didn't talk to nobody. Nobody talked to Natasha. Well,
damn.
I don't know how true it is. I'm just saying, if she came out here and said that she didn't go, how would you have talked? You said that you talked to the homeless man, right? But it was said that you didn't
Wait,
go, and then
was they
once,
really on a Christmas vacation or on a
yeah.
business trip?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, me
Shit,
neither.
I don't know.
Gee, they big mad because they didn't get piece of dro pie.
Yeah, I think that too. And his cars and shit. You remember in the beginning that y'all, they was like, our family name, the card is registered, everything is registered in our family name. Like, okay, y'all don't got the
And
car
then
stuff.
they said the kids was good, and then they put up GoFundMe for the kids. So I was just kind of, I don't know.
And my thing is that GoFundMe been sitting still like a turtleneck for these whole 3 months. And that's shady. Do you know how many family members that they had? Y'all
And
said it
not
was
only that,
500
all
people.
those supporters that support them haven't donated to that GoFundMe.
Man, sis, fuck that. She just came out and said yesterday on this video that you watching right now. She just said 500 people came out to that candlelight. Well, why them 500 people couldn't put $10 on that GoFundMe for Drill Kids? We're gonna start there first. And then we're gonna come to the supporters. The fuck?
That's true. And what
Everybody
the hell
work.
they do with
Everybody
the $9,000 from them T-shirts? Now I know they probably did their little own
probably
little.
like they close and they up, but you gotta remember half of that 9,000, it was like split because it went to the people and then some. They said that it was supposed to be going to the kids, but I don't know. I don't know.
They also
Because that
said they keep
GoFundMe
that
been
money. They don't need the money. Yeah, they did say that. Everybody needs money, honey.
Listen, if
you ain't
like
rich, you need money. Period.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Girl.
Yeah.
That shit is crazy. I mean, I hope they get the justice they looking for. I mean, they deserve it. They do deserve to still to find out what happened to him. But all this other shit that's going on with all these lies and throwing people on the bus and not giving people their props for, helping out with the story and this and that. That's just weird as hell to me. I don't like that shit. Because you that's straight narcissistic behavior, how you moving. It's like now you don't want to talk to Polo no more. You got this lady talking about him. You know what I'm saying? It's like I get because
you got people. She be having people doing her dirty work. What I seen with CC is she be having people doing her dirty work and she be hiding her hands. I don't like nobody like that.
Yeah, that's narcissistic
You try to
behavior.
hide. You try to hide your hands when the heat get on you because you out here talking to people and then texting people too. We got screenshots of all your texts as well that you was telling her what to do and then you was telling her what was going on so she can tell like the content creator how did I find out that the phones was off? How did I find out um that Lulu was supposed to have gave the mama some money and shit like that? You text and you said that. So it's like shit, if Lynn not owing you no loyalty, shit, I don't either. Shit. You was texting all that shit. You was texting a lot more than that.
So did Lulu really turn them phones off? Because they said Lulu didn't turn them phones off. Them phones went off.
Yeah. It was said that his cousin, it was a account. This I heard from the mom, little entourage who she talked to. Um, that the phones, I think they was on a line with one of his cousins or something. With one of
Oh.
his cousins or something like that. And she must have didn't pay the bill or something like that, or something like that shit. But she wasn't on the phone line with them because it was said that the daughter was getting in trouble at school. So the dad took her phone and then the mom went and got her another phone. And then they was into it about that. And then I heard too that the baby mama was finna go and get child support on Dro for the kids.
Mm.
For the kids.
So was he? So is that saying that he was not taking care of the kids? Is that safe to say?
What I'm gonna say and what I look at, because I'm not, I'm just
The
gonna
only
say
reason I say that because it can go two ways, which I don't think is this way. It can go that he was not taking care of the kids to his potentials, or we got some baby mamas out here is jealous of the new girlfriend, and you're not
correct. It could be that because you got to remember how Lulu was the side piece when it came to the baby mama. So it could be that. It could be both because let's just be real. It could be both.
That's why I
And
say
then I'm gonna say a video I saw of his daughter in the shoes and not trying to say like that. Like I know what's them shoes? Them Jordan, Nike, them what is them ones or something? Like I know them shoes, like the kids love, to wear. They're like $80. I get it, but it's like if you and Lulu out here stepping in Burberry and Gucci and all that all the time, and she's showing her shoe collection, like her shoe collection is supposed to be way upper. Not saying it like that though, because that was probably $1,000 total in shoes. I'm just saying as being like a parent, if I'm wearing Gucci, my daughter gonna wear Gucci too all the time. But she was in designer. They like they was in designer. Please don't get me wrong. But I'm just saying, what if he was doing a lot for Lulu more than the kids at a certain time? I'ma just say that at a certain time. Cause
right,
like baby mama
right.
and baby daddy drama, you ain't seen the kids cause she ain't letting you, shit like that. You feel me? So that's probably, all that play into part. But I heard too, they was into it for sure though.
Yeah,
Because
I can hear
why
that.
would you want to take him to, for child support?
Child support, right? Right.
if
That's
he
right.
just, ripping you off, just making sure, like, um, she might have saw he was spending too much in one place, and you know, yeah, you just never know. Shit, I don't know. But he do look like a good dad, his kids.
She
But
said Polo put the baby mama's cash app in the chat a few times, and she got a wait, and he got a message saying the baby mama told people not to listen to Polo. Mm.
yeah, I don't know. I quit being in it as much.
Yeah, I did too.
But I was hearing stuff, every like once a week, little things like that. So it was just adding up. It was just like, oh yeah, this case getting
Miss
messier and
Johnson said
messier.
the baby mama wanted a piece of that pie too.
Hell yeah, she do. Hell yeah, she do. Hell yeah, she do. She do.
Now I'm gonna
But
say
that
this: if
GoFundMe ain't going nowhere.
Renee is the only one can get the death certificates, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel she should get one and give it to her grandchildren mother so they can collect money from their father. Now I will say that fast is fast.
Yeah.
Because he's not
She
here
put
anymore. He can't do anything for the kids if he was doing something, if he wasn't. Respect
uh
her enough to give her the death certificate so she can put the kids and get the man's money. Don't look at what you and her had together or
right.
didn't have together. Look at this for the sake of your grandkids need to be taken care of. And that's why I put that at.
And it was said too, like some of the money she got out of his bank, she put it in an account for them too. So when they get 21, I think,
Who did
in
that, Renee?
whatever Renee did. She
Okay, and
said
I
that
stated that early on my live. You can do that. Yep,
yeah,
that was great.
yeah. She said that she took some of the money that she, that yeah. And then it was said too, the reason why she not cool with the baby mama because she came out here, she picked a side. So she like stay there.
Okay, I feel. Okay, the mother Renee felt like she should have been neutral.
Yeah. And
Okay,
she picked
I
a
get it. I
side.
see
So
you
stay
saying that.
there. Yeah. Yeah. So stay there. If you go back and you look at Dro videos, because when his YouTube had popped up, because I guess it was a YouTube made. I seen Lulu, she made a post like, oh, created a YouTube to, his memory, whatever the case may be. So I think she created it. But anywho, I seen a video where the mom, she lost a son and Dro was recording her. She was devastated. You can see it all
Really?
in the video. Hell yeah, she was devastated. You can see it all in the video. He was devastated too, but he was trying to be the strong one for her. You feel me? And so I could just imagine. I put that into Dro. Like I reversed. She didn't have nobody that she can like. Yeah, she got her daughters, but I could see Dro was that for her. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
He was that like I'm gonna get you out the house, mama. You feel me? You
Mm-hmm.
coming with me, mom? Like like. And so that's probably why she shut down. You get what I'm saying? Like yeah,
She said they
yeah,
all. She said they all pick sides. Well, um, I'm gonna
yeah. They
say,
probably all pick sides because if
yeah.
she wanted to be technical, she right. Because Lulu did. I mean, the mom did pick a Lulu. Oh, I want to tell y'all something so bad, but I could not. And I'm y'all, and it's a reason why she took. I feel like she know her son for one. She know how they argue and shit and get for two. And then on top of that, it's something that I want to say, but it's like shit. If I say it, then shit, they might try to come after me. And shit, my page already gone from this shit. So not this, but so shit, I ain't trying to let them take my YouTube. Shit, they might try to come after me. I don't know. But it's another thing why I think that like it's three things why I think she's taking up for Lulu. And whoever that was, though, is absolutely right. Everybody did pick a side.
Yeah.
She ain't lying.
And she probably did set money up for them. She probably just don't want to give it to them right now.
Yeah, no.
Maybe she would have
Yeah,
if
she
Paul
said
don't
that.
want to turn on her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Probably would have
Yeah.
gave them something. But now she feel like, no.
Think about
This
it
is what
though.
I'm
Think
gonna do
about
now.
it. Think about it. People turned on her before it was even said basically whose side she was on.
Yeah.
Think about it. People trade on Renee instantly, like she was the one that did it. If you want to think about it,
Yeah, that's true. I ain't gonna lie. That is true.
because she wasn't saying anything. Everybody not social media. Everybody don't use social
That
media
don't
to
mean
come
because
out and
people
tell their
don't see them.
business.
That don't mean that they're guilty because
Correct.
they're not saying anything. Some people choose not to say anything. Everybody
Correct.
everybody react the way they want to react. So
What happened?
hmm.
Open book. Open book says she wanted to know. I just looked at the comments now, y'all. I'm sorry. I ain't even been looking because at first I was driving. He was the breadwinner.
Yes, he was.
He was the one. He was like I see it. He had the brain for it. The three reasons. Open book. I'm going to talk to you behind the scenes. So I'm gonna call a big sis, and then we're gonna call you on three-way. I'm gonna tell you. Um, yeah, she used them. Yeah, she used the internet. Yeah, she did.
That's crazy. Well, I hope she
Yep.
don't get
The
mad at
mom
nobody
said
else.
the mom said she ain't coming out. Let them put the paperwork out. They got it. But the signs that just period when a detective call you about your child's murder, this for anybody who have lost a kid. A detective call you for your child murder for an update. Are you going to tell them that you're going to call them back when your team is here? Or do you want to know everything right now and then you can relay it to your
Yeah,
team?
only thing you gotta do is record y'all conversation and let your
What
team
would y'all
do it.
say? What would
I'm
y'all
telling
say
you what
about
I would
that?
do. That's what I would have did. I would have told the cop that he was being recorded or the detective, whoever, and for my safety purposes or whatever.
And
And
my
I don't talk
family
to
so
him.
they can hear.
Right. And I don't talk to him, period.
And then when Natasha and them came out, they said it was like they found out. They found out. They took like a week and a half to even talk to the detective. And then with the BG thing, that threw me for a loop. You telling her to get out here, you telling Lynn to get out here to make some noise so people can like start speaking. BG came out, she started speaking, and you took heck of like you talk about you don't want to talk to her right then and there. What do you mean? You don't want to talk to her right then? Girl, I don't give a fuck if I'm tired. Girl, tell me everything you know. And then tomorrow we can call the detectives. Because I guarantee you, if you would have did that, they would have never closed it so fast. Because they probably need some type of evidence to move off of. I don't fucking know.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what would have moved the Gainesville Police Department.
Yeah, I would have talked to
And
him.
shit. So it's like the Davis family saying that that's not true. What, Jasney? What they say? Because I want to know, girl.
I think I'm done with
Like we
that.
all want to know at this point. It's been almost 3 months. Exactly. I think I am done with this case. I just want justice for Joe. No, right. And I feel like something did happen to him. He did get hit because the mom said that is more her bruises on his body than just the head. Just
Yeah.
the way the Davis family is trying to make it seem like what I remember when I was covering it is that it was just a head injury. That's it.
Yeah, because that's
But
what
now the
Tasha was
mom
saying.
coming out, but now the mom coming out and told people and been telling people for about 2, 3 weeks now that it's injuries on his body as well. And then it was said that somebody sent the picture to Polo of Dro laid out, and it was supposed to be Natasha or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I heard that.
Mhm. Oh, okay. I just heard that yesterday.
Yeah.
Because I was like, well, tell me everything. Shit, I've been out the
Well, I
loop.
think
What's
he
been going
said,
on?
I think he was saying too, how did he get all those pictures and all of this stuff?
Yeah. So it was said yesterday that uh, allegedly Natasha, she gave him the picture. But they were saying how did she uh how did she like get the pictures if she was, I don't know, girl, it's so much. Wow, so he had other proof. Yes, open book. I just found that out yesterday. I was so shocked. Open book, yes.
Mm.
Oh, I don't know. Wow. She said why Natasha is not coming out and saying that Lulu is a person charges on her sons for trying to fight for her in the hospital. Trying to fight her in the hospital. The GPD called the dad. It was said yesterday on the live and that the activist had. No, the Jazz, we ain't gonna lie to you, girl. The mom, well, shit, I ain't gonna lie to you. They probably lying to us, shit. But the mom said, and I heard this weeks ago. I heard this weeks ago that they called. I mean, he called. This was after the meeting. No, this was within the city meeting. I think this was before the city meeting or after the city meeting. So the city meeting was like a couple of weeks ago, right?
About maybe a month ago?
Yeah. That's when I heard that he got the first call. So if they were fighting, he got out of control and Lulu did something to Joe. It's an accident. Yeah, see, I don't know. Now that part, like I
Yeah, we
said,
don't
it's
know that
still
part.
a Lulu though. That part I'm still gonna say is still a Lulu because at the end of the day, just
She
like
was
any
the
crime
only one left
story,
with him.
she was the only one left. Exactly. They questioned the person who was the last person. So I'm not letting her off the hook when it come to that. I just felt like Gainesville dropped the ball. They didn't do the investigation. But come to find out from the video that you watching, she's from Gainesville and she named so many cases that like they dropped the ball on when it came to the car. So what CC said and BG said is true. Yeah, yeah. I got mm, listen, I'm gonna tell the truth. I'm just gonna say this. CC called me and then she had BG on three-way. I recorded half of it. And the only reason why I recorded, I never recorded nobody ever in my life. The reason why, because now I'm a content creator for crime. So I felt like if this person lied, at least we have a video to show to the public. Because if you're lying about saying what you said to CC, then we got half of it. I didn't have the beginning of it because I wasn't thinking. But when I started hearing her talk, I'm like, fuck, where my other phone? I need to record. I need to record. So that's how I recorded the little bit of the beginning to the end. Because I just felt like so she came on here on Royal D channel on that next day and she was trying to like gaslight it. She was not trying to say, and that's why I got mad that last time because I'm like, bitch, you ain't finna be up here, like lying to my people. We gonna tell, like she ain't finna be up here lying to us. So that's why I recorded it because like you said, it was a lot about it being an accident. It was basically said she was crying historically and was like, it was an accident, it was an accident, like shit like that. Like she zoomed off, like once he got out the car. But the mom said that they have arguments like this. And then let's go back to when the domestic violence was on her in Florida. So that shows you that they get into it when they on vacation. You get what I'm saying? Like, we gotta sometimes when we don't get shit, we gotta go back to old things and be like, oh well, that could have been possible. They got into it. Of
Yeah.
course, we know they got into it.
Mm-hmm. Got to recycle.
Yeah, she said they always dropping the ball. Correct. So when she zoomed off and he fell and hit, that's, you know what? The mom said that he had marks on his body when they got the autopsy. So I think she might have hit him with her car. And then what if, and I'm not saying it like that, y'all, what if another car didn't even see him and then hit him too? Shit, we don't know. She definitely the start of it. But what if somebody else came off and hit him and shit like that? We don't know. Because we really don't know who hit him. The police didn't even go and search and find out. So I know we don't know. Even the witnesses, they don't know. Oh, I was saying that this morning. Oh, okay, okay. So Lulu told everybody what happened to Joe, and they don't believe her because they mad because didn't get piece of pie. Oh, I don't know, but you gotta remember too. Like it was said that they was mad already at Lulu because the Dro was distancing himself a little bit, and I don't know how true that is, but it was said. I mean, it was said.
Mm-mm. Let me see exactly. I always said
That's a hit and run. It's still not an accident. Correct. Correct. I don't think it was an accident. They are probably, this is what, just like the lady in the video, she said that they do this all the time. This not like his case is not the first time that they ain't do no investigation and they wrote it off as such. Lulu definitely, y'all, we this me talking to us, I mean to y'all, we watch a lot of crime stories. The last person that was with the person is guilty. Period. Shit. I'm still saying it's Lulu. Shit.
Because she was the
I'm
last
just saying
person.
what, yeah, because she was the last one. They just let a killer walk free, basically, for right now. Until they, get whatever they need to open back up this case. I don't know what it's gonna take to get this case back open. I'm new to all this.
Well, if the lady can pull it off, the lady she's working with right now, we'll see. This lady's advocating for her now, so we'll see. She done went and found her somebody else. She done got rid of him. So, girl.
Right. It's still Lulu, even though she was mad. Correct. Shit.
Miss Smith says it's going to take evidence and it's none. That's true too. Did the police report that crime got from the GPD said there was an accident? Yeah, I think they did say it was an accident, right? The police department, the first one said it was an
The
accident.
police department was the first person to say, but y'all, like just like the lady in the video, we going to hear. I mean, she's from Gaines. I think she live in Gainesville. She's an activist out there, and Dro case is not the only case that was a motor vehicle. She said there was somebody getting off the bus and got hit, and they wrote that off as what a accident or something, something like that. But yeah, that's just what they
Yeah, they
do.
did open
They
book. They
went
went
with
with
Lulu's
Lulu's
statement.
statement. Yep,
Yeah,
they
they
did.
did. They did,
See,
and
what
they did
they did
not do
with
no
her
work.
private eye, they went with the mother statement first
Yep,
because the
yep,
mother was the first one told the police, I don't think she did nothing to my son. I think this was an accident. So that was the first statement was made to the police. If y'all can remember from the beginning, that's the statement that Renee put out in the beginning.
yeah. I remember. The police report was based off of what Lulu said. Yeah, just like in the Romika case, the police report was Carlos and Holly, and then after that it changed, and then that's when it went into facts and evidence. But they lied the first time. You know what I'm saying? So yes, her statement must have matched the evidence, and they closed the case. Well, you know what, Ray? You might be right,
You
boo,
might be right,
but
Ray. Yeah.
yeah, you might be right, Ray. And yeah, shit, you might be right. Shit, I ain't gonna even argue with you. The mother also said that she didn't want an investigation. Put what Lulu, and I really, and this is why I said this. She know how they fight. This is his mama, right? I know he done called her when they was in a heated argument, and or she done called, the mom. So the mom know how they get down. And then on top of that, yeah, she know how they shit. She know shit. So that's probably why she was going with it was an accident. Because she know how her son get when he get mad. He get out. Shit.
Yeah, everybody know that child.
So that's probably why she was like, nah, this was an accident because they do this all the time. You feel me? Like,
yeah. Yep. The mother probably know he's a heavy drinker.
yeah.
I mean, you can tell for
Because
yourself.
every video, a lot of the video, exactly, all of the, and I'm not, nigga, every time they out, all type of shit. Yeah, like, only time when they ain't is when he at work. But every video besides that was, yeah, drinking. And I was trying to take up for him, like, nah, he ain't no alcoholic. Boy, I started going down in the videos, like, nigga, every day you gotta drink in your head, like, fact. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
It was rumors that he wasn't talking to his mom or dad at that time. It probably was. I mean, he probably wasn't because I heard he wasn't talking to his dad around that time too. So he probably wasn't, Jazzy.
Yeah. But you can tell he loved to drink. You can definitely tell that. He was a drinker. That shows on his own,
But if he wasn't talking to his mom, they was just all together for Christmas a couple of days before that.
Oh yeah, and he gave his mom a gift.
Yeah, they was all, I think, at her. And what's so crazy is that some of the Davises was there as well. Like they was all together.
Yeah.
And him and his kids and them had on the same PJs. Right, right. They didn't want Broward County drama. We have our own. The investigator knows more than any of us about this. That's why it's closed. Okay.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it did. It definitely did. To where is that? But it's like I ain't gonna lie. This the most
So
mysterious
let me ask
case.
you a question. So do you
Yeah.
okay, the father never got back in contact with the detective, right? So nobody in the family
At
never
that time.
okay.
They did. They did a week or something later. So I think we can go
Okay,
back
so I
because
asked you that to say, so
mhm,
then Tasha knows what's really fucking going on with this case.
they know because they getting paperwork because the dad, he getting paperwork because I know the dad, you know, and then he's giving it to them for sure. So they know. They know. The mom feel like they got the same paperwork she got. And she said they got it. They got the paperwork. Why they ain't putting it out is what she said to somebody.
So they do know.
Hmm.
So I guess they
What
want
happened?
to.
What happened, Oprah Book?
Mm.
Girl, fill me in, girl. Linda, of course, that means the family knows and they can still shut it down. The mom just gave Lulu that Grinch thing on Christmas that she had. Okay, yep. Yep, because they was together for Christmas, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm.
And when did he leave? The 27th, the 28th, or something like that? Because I remember I reported on it on the 30th.
Mm.
Okay, so when you gonna do it?
That's crazy.
Could
I
you
mean,
send it to him? Send him the money?
I don't understand why she just don't come out and say what the detective told her. Not saying that the case still won't be reopened if they consider that, or if another detective take over the case and wants to open the case back up, yes, it can be reopened. Well, my thing is why she just don't come out and just say what the detective told her about the report or what they said on the phone, what their findings was. You know, why? I'm just trying to understand that part. So
Okay, we'll get you some more.
You didn't know what happened and wanted the camera footage to get some insight.
Oh.
Well, I don't think they're gonna never get no cameras footage. Right,
Oh.
because my head hurting. Girl. Oh, Miss Lynn, I can understand you, baby girl. Yes, just come out and say what the police told you, what the police report was, what the findings that they found. The case is closed, and just move on from that. And when I say move on, that's ask God. Maybe if this lady here is coming out to help y'all, maybe she can talk to another detective and get the case reopened back. But just come out and state facts, what you already know about this case. That's it.
Yeah, pretty much. I wanna
and that's if a detective in that department wants to reopen it, because ain't none of them gotta reopen it because that's the way the public feels and what their thoughts are. They don't have to do anything because they don't have the power to make the police department open it back. But if they feel like they want to, yes, they could. But just tell the truth. It's nothing like the truth. But it doesn't defeat the fact that I do believe that something did happen to him. What happened?
Facts.
I don't know.
Facts.
I do believe something did happen. And the Davis family got every right. They want to keep fighting for justice. That's their
Yeah,
right.
they do. Yeah, they definitely do. I'm not faulting them for that at all, because I'll do the same.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
I'll
just
do the
fighting
same.
for the other stuff. Like, be honest
Yeah,
about
like the
other things.
lion.
They're lying. Stop
Mm-hmm.
making him look perfect and paint out that he was a good person. He had a good relationship with the baby mama and all this shit. But you want to paint Lulu as a criminal? I mean, as a motherfucker ain't shit. That's how I put it. And you want to paint the baby mother as a good baby mother, but she probably was a good baby mother. And she probably still is a good mother to her children. But it don't defeat the fact of why they broke up. Be honest about why they broke up. Why they're not together. If she was the way you say she was, and he was the way he says. Well, just y'all get what I'm saying. Shit, I'm tired of trying to explain this shit.
No, yeah, because just like this person just said, now that's what I was going to go back to. So you need to get out of my head, Elaine, because I was just thinking that too. Like what are y'all? You know what? Let me just certain things can't say.
Elaine, yeah, I can agree with that. Sometimes when people go in a rage, I'm glad I ain't like that though. I'm glad I got some self-control because I don't want to be like that. That's
Yep,
scary.
Erica, I agree. I agree.
Mhm.
Yeah, like you could tell she a firecracker for sure. And then too, what BG was saying is like basically she said she asked Kiara, however you say her name is, because that's how she said it. She said that she was asking her like, like more than the other people, like trying to get, you know, like trying to see like what happened. And she kept saying she zoomed off. Like she just zoomed off. Like, when you mad, like when you mad and then like the nigga get out your car, then you just zoom.
Yeah.
And that's what that that's what that was, what a BG said. Not me. What BG said. I heard her say it. I was on the phone. So, and yeah, yeah. He was like, she was historical. Like, it was an accident. It was an accident. And she like, what was the accident? She was like, it was an accident. It was an accident. Oh shit. I took it as, girl, you did it. You just said it was an accident and you didn't know. You panicked. You feel me?
She said the ball was dropped in the beginning. It's too late. It's not enough evidence now.
It's not.
It's
It's
not.
not enough evidence. It's not. It's
It's
not.
really
I'm
not.
not gonna even
That's
hold
true.
you. It's not.
Yeah.
Uh, open book. Okay. But if she hit him by zooming off or someone else right after, she would have seen that in the mirror. Correct. And then too, when you mad, sometimes you ain't even looking in the mirror. You just looking straight. Shit. I ain't saying like she didn't. I'm just,
Mm. But why she didn't? Why she pretended like?
correct, Tanya. Some people ain't leaving you, but women, we emotional creatures, as they say. So you see women do some crazy ass shit. But why did she pretend like she didn't know in her 6 page letter? Right. I
Thank you,
don't
Miss
know.
Walker. She
I
said,
don't
Miss
know,
D,
open
you
book
always.
girl.
She said, Miss D, you always be calling it, and when everything comes to light, it be right. Thank you, Miss Walker. I told you I try to pay attention to people's body language. All
Facts,
of
T.
that.
Smith.
Mm-hmm.
That's my girl, Kinky. Tell
Um.
that to the cold case that be solved. Wait, what?
Hmm.
Tell that to the cases that be solved. I get what you said, Auntie Sis. Yes, we are.
What's
Oh, okay. Tell that to the cold cases. Okay, I think I know what she's talking about. Okay. I thought she had a surgical boot and couldn't. No, wait,
But she
was it
did
a
have a boot
surgical
on, but she
boot?
was driving.
But
Shit.
she was driving too, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
because it was said that, yeah, yeah. Is it still true that she drove up there? Like she drove or
Well, shit, she had to drive if I was.
because somebody said that she got a ride up there or something by somebody. I don't know. It's been so much shit I didn't heard. I I think I heard like when like one of the friends that had his car who detailed his car. I think it was a rumor saying that he drove Lulu up there, but I'm not for sure. Right. Yeah, right. For real. You never know what evidence could come up. Somebody could come out and say what they seen or whatever. You're absolutely correct. These cold cases still have evidence like back in the day. Right. May not have enough DNA, but yep. Shit, because even 20, 30 years, somebody just did something in like 1991, and then now 2026, he committed a sexual assault in Oakland, and they found out from DNA. So he linked to a case years ago to now. Crazy work.
Yeah.
It's been over 30 years. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, the family, they
We
deserve
finally
it.
finna get our grass cut. Ugh. But yeah, y'all, besides that though, yeah, it's a lot of lying going on. What we need Natasha and them to do for real, like for real, all bullshit to the side, for real. They need to like, because they be always saying this too. We ain't, we like we want to be transparent. Okay, well, be transparent. Let us know every motherfucking thing. Let us see the paperwork. Put it up there on the camera. You
Yeah.
feel me? Take a good picture of it, upload it. Something. Because if his mom is saying that he got other injuries on his body, but y'all only saying it's the head, come on, y'all. We got to make this shit make sense. Yeah. Let us know what's being said. It's people out here that's really fighting, that's really fighting.
Yeah.
And I know two of them, Open Book and Gigi, ain't stopped reporting on this. The people that's reporting on it deserve to know. You gotta be transparent in this shit.
And then not only that, damn, give him a shout out sometime. Cause after the day, I ain't talking about it no more. I just want to come out and put out what I want to put out. But when I was talking about it, I feel like the people that was talking about it, and then I wouldn't talk about it no more for the simple fact I don't like even, and then a lot of people said Polo was saying stuff like that. I don't know what he was saying. I don't want to talk about him, but I don't know him. But just by looking at what Gigi was saying and stuff like that, it seems like he did have his boots on the ground. It did seems like he was there for the family, to help the family out. I don't know what he seemed to make them.
It started being financial. No, I'm not gonna lie to you. That's cool and all that, and dandy, but you don't use nobody motherfucking dev to create a motherfucking membership for free motherfucking knowledge. Like that is absurd. That was wrong.
I know somebody in the chat was
exploited. Like you don't exploit.
So you won't give him no credit for nothing he done?
Hell no, because my thing is if you was doing it and no disrespect to him either, but sis, I met you through this Romika trial, right? And we have given out everything that we have because we need everybody to know the real, and we sent it to the motherfucking DA as well, right? Mm-hmm. Do you know how much fucking evidence we helped the DA collect? Even though they had they shit, we were sending them shit. So it's like, no, he didn't do it right. Polo was supposed to be sending whatever evidence that you thought that could have helped Polo. I'm sorry, that could have helped Joe Case. He was supposed to send it over.
Okay.
Think about that. Everything that we did that we thought was going to help them with a charge, we sent it. I swear to God. That's what you do. You don't create a Facebook and have people pay amount. They got 700. They were saying it was 700 people in there. So $5 times 700 or $20 times 700. What the fuck? That's why I heard that him and Natasha fell out over that page.
So he built the page just for that?
Yes, he went from that page that he was on reporting that I got sent to from two people to go and see the first page he was on. Okay, and then after that, he created that page for members only. Why are you doing members only on a case that everybody trying to help solve? And then on top of that, y'all not sending the DA anything because if y'all was, they would have evidence. They would have people I don't know shit. Let me quit talking. I might be talking too shit. But that's not some type of shit that I do. Especially if I want. What I did is that I put out the DocuSign for everybody to sign and information on how to get in contact with the lawyer, whoever, the DA, the FBI, whoever the fuck we had to reach to get Quadasia locked the fuck up.
What was the purpose of to the people to pay? What was the purpose of that? And where was the money going?
We don't know where the money was going, but it was said that listen, girl, it was said that they all had hands in. That's why it was called trolls. Said that he does the both on the case.
A lot of these supporters.
I'm not saying, hold on. Lynn, I'm not saying that he didn't put in work. What I'm saying is when you put in work, the DA got your work. Everything
hold on, Trial
I just saw the case.
Wait a minute, Trial Island, hold on. Now, I like what you said, he put in work, right? I put in work too, but don't nobody support me. Nobody want to buy me a coffee, and I'm not monetized.
Facts.
Okay.
So it's like, but
I was heavy on that story. I was heavy on Ramika's story also. But
right,
I had more support doing Ramika's story than I did with this story also. I don't come on my platform and say I monetize. Everybody has been following me from the Ramika case. Before Ramika, I was not monetized. So I said that to say some people go over where they want to go to spend their money where they want to spend it, because some people just want to be nosy. And then when you don't get what you want, some people get upset when they don't get what they want and see where the money is going to with their lies. Now, I'm just putting that out there because I don't know, because I don't know him. But I said it to say, shit, look at me. I got to keep asking, support the channel, support the channel. You understand what I'm saying, sis?
Yeah, I do. I do.
Yeah.
I think Polo and like Stage, all this caused the confusion, in my opinion. Listen, just like the beginning, because the sisters was debunking a lot of the things when she was saying that he was found without no ID and wallet, but they had ID and wallet. But I just wanted to go back to the I'm her Lynn. I don't know, because I stepped back from it and I heard, like, I was hearing his name, but every time I heard his name, it was drama. And like, another thing, if he was, like, putting in his work, the DA, the district attorney, the FBI, they would have had everything that he's saying. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They fell out over lying and holding info when they was sending him to do stuff, and he was, now once again, just like how she used Lynn before she used Polo, and now she's using this lady here on the screen. What I'm learning now, this is what she do. She used people to go out and do her shit that she not doing, because of the fact it's a Renee thing. Now Renee don't like Polo because of what? You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like it all comes to the denominator of Natasha something. She don't like Renee. Renee don't like her.
Yeah,
so
we
it all
we
boils
generally
down
do that.
to, you feel me? Them two baby, the baby mama sister, which baby mamas always be beefing with their sisters, because not me though, but I'm just saying, shit. When it's drama, or your brother a hoe, it's always gonna be because your sister know. You feel me? So they got their beef from that. But I'm not saying like Apollo didn't do his work. I don't know. I stepped back from the case. So of course y'all only had a couple of people talking about it. So y'all went to Polo, cool and dandy. But what I'm saying is, for the work that he was doing, like, if the case closed, right? Right? So with Romika case, we wasn't letting that case close. You get what I'm saying? Like, you see the difference?
Right.
And
I
what
get
I'm
it.
saying?
Right.
Like, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. The difference is, yeah, we were standing on big shit. And that's why we got somebody locked up. Nobody's locked up. Because if it was all this evidence or whatever he got, that would have went to the police, to the people that's investigating, to the people that it matters. Social media don't matter.
Right. Now, me personally, myself, I will never charge anybody that come in my chat to seek anything. I'm going to come public with it. I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to share it, whatever it is. That's just me. Because I'm not greedy for money like that.
Well, you know what I mean. Well, they saying it as far as, just like Natasha and them say. I'm only saying what they saying. They saying that the case is closed, like, basically, like, due to an accident, right?
Yeah.
So that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay. No, yeah, I was just letting you know, like, because there's two ways of, just.
Some people do things for money. Some people do things for their heart. It all depends on the person. You feel me? That's how I look at it. I do things from my heart. Even Travel, can you hear me? Let me see. Hold on. Travel, I think you gotta drop down and come back up. Yeah. So, like I do things from my heart. I come on my platform, I cover stories, I do it from my heart. Even people that don't even really rock with me, you know what I'm saying? But they come in my chat when I cover a story. I even still read their comments, which I don't have to. I can ignore their comments and don't even read them and be like, oh, they're just over here because I'm talking about this. But I don't do that. I still be nice and I try to read everybody's comments when I can. If you ask me a question, I still try to answer it because that's just the person I am. You know what I'm saying? But
love you too, Lynn.
Yeah, any case I cover, I don't get paid for anything I do. I don't get paid for anything I do. I don't got super stickers, super chats, and I don't have none of that on my channel. Only thing I have on my channel is my coffee link. That's it. And Trevor Allen knows that, and anybody that's been with me, they know that. So whatever I do from my heart. Any stories I cover.
Yeah, I just want what I learned by doing this too. Like, you got two people in this. You got creators or people that's like me. I became one during my advocacy, as you would say. You got people that just want to get known, or you got people that really want to do the work.
There you go. Thank you.
So it's
And
like I
as
see
me,
it's
I
different.
really want to do the work. Y'all know how long
Me
I've been
too.
doing this? I've been doing
Yeah.
this for quite some time because I like what I do. I like to help people. I like to get stories out. I like people to even give me stories to talk about. I appreciate that too. You know what I'm saying? So that is so true.
Man, Erica, seriously, I took like once I seen that guy like messy with the Gigi thing and things like that, I was just like, yeah, I'm getting off of because we didn't have that. We didn't it wasn't that where
Yeah, that
yeah, I was
hair
like,
got
no.
crazy.
Yeah. It just got messy for me and I don't do
It's like the
I
truth was.
know it was messy too early on for me. It didn't even like it was messy before the funeral. You feel me? So it was like, yeah, that shit was crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
But besides that,
Thank you, Miss Johnson.
yeah, y'all.
Yeah, that's why I had stepped back and left it alone because it was just too much I was seeing, and I really tried to have respect. I didn't want to say nothing. It was just like it was too many red flags up in the air, and I was like, this just ain't right.
Yeah,
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 it ain't right. Let,
yeah,
let me just go about my business. So that's why
yeah.
I just say, you know what? I'm done.
No, but that was good though, for real. We backed up. And the only reason why I'm saying that is because it got even messier after the fact. And like we trying to get justice, not pay,
Yeah,
yeah. Just all that
yeah,
extra ass shit.
yeah,
Nerves and shit. Too much. Hi, booty.
yeah. It's crazy. I'm telling you, these cases can get crazy. They really
They
can.
definitely can. And I'm
Yeah,
learning that shit, you gotta have the the balls for a lot of this shit because
yeah,
it
yeah.
could yeah,
And like I
it could
told
be
Gigi, if I say anything wrong to her, I definitely apologize and stuff because she did apologize to me, and I feel
yeah,
the same way.
that was good.
Me and
Yeah.
Gigi, we was always
Yeah, I fuck
cool
with you there.
before all of this, before this
Right,
case even
right,
came
right.
upon. I stayed in
Yeah,
Gigi chat all the
yeah.
time. Any story
We
she
really
covered,
became family for real during this,
so
So you're
yeah.
absolutely correct. You're absolutely right.
But I hope the family can get justice if they,
Me
know,
too, because they
because
deserve
they
it.
deserve it. They do
They
deserve to
do.
still know
They
what
do. He
happened to that man
deserve
on
it.
that highway. Now, do I
Correct.
feel the police department shouldn't have closed that case? Yes, I feel like they shouldn't have closed that case. I
Wait,
feel like they should have been more. Go ahead.
somebody just said in the comments, like it's not officially closed, but it's just like I don't know. I read the comment like in your comments where we just said
Okay.
it's not officially closed or something like that. Could somebody repeat that? So Miss D can see it. Whoever said it, I just want to know like what you meant. Like,
Yeah.
cause I don't know, I'm just going off the video I heard of Natasha a couple weeks ago, like what, 2 weeks ago or something? 2, 3 weeks ago? I
Mm-hmm.
don't know. It was something.
I'm glad you all cool again. That mess made me mad. Thank you so
Yeah,
much,
because
Miss Johnson.
that's not even how we supposed to even be getting down with one another because we like, you know,
Thank you.
and it was because it was, drama. It wasn't even y'all. It was just, drama circulating
Yeah.
the case, So That's what it was.
She said, no, it's not officially closed on Miss Nina page. That's what she just put in the chat, Travel.
Well, y'all know I love me some Nina. But yeah. What did the Davis family say? What did Natasha them came out here and said a couple of weeks ago? Because I love me some Nina, I do. But I'm gonna go off, like what the family say, because I talk to Nina every day, so it ain't no shade. That's my boo. But not every day. Let me not say that because people gonna take that literally and run with it. I don't talk to her every day, but I talk to her. But no, I thought the family said though, they fighting though, PI, but it's gonna take more fighting because of what the police said. It's closed. The mama said it's closed.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Cause not Nina, I mean, Nina, she get her, she talked to the family too. She talked to Natasha too. So she knows it's closed. I mean, like they still fighting though, because they want to like reopen it and fight. So, that's where the energy is going towards now.
Yeah.
Just getting justice.
Yeah,
By
like I
any
said, I hope
means.
they get it. 100%.
Yeah.
I hope they get
Me
it.
too.
And they deserve it.
Yeah, he do. He do. Yes, he do. Don't nobody deserve to leave. He was too young. Full of life. Quit playing.
Yeah.
I don't care what his background, what he did. He drunk, he slapped her, I don't give a damn. He didn't deserve to die.
That's so true. That's so true.
If he was done with you this time from all the arguing y'all did, girl, you should have just walked, chumped that shit up and walked away. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
It is not that serious.
Absolutely not. I told you some people don't have self-control. And that's the
That shit is
problem.
crazy.
Gotta have some type of self-control out here.
But I really do, sis. I really do. I feel like the mom, the reason why she's saying it's not no accident, because she know how they get down.
Miss Johnson, I don't know if they hired one or not already. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either, but it was said. Wait, didn't they say they did on the video?
I don't know. I
don't
ain't seen the
know.
video.
Yeah, I don't know. Are they trying to get money or something like that?
Because don't those things cost a lot of money?
Yeah, I heard they do. From what I was just told. And then I was watching the video share. I'm learning about, I'm learning as I go.
Yes, they said they hired one. Okay, Miss Smith said yes, they said they hired one.
Oh, okay, so yeah, because Miss Smith, yeah, I trust her words. So yeah, they hired one. Okay, well, Dream just woke up, so she's gonna be loud. I'm gonna be in the
okay
in the chat.
I'm gonna be getting on soon anyway.
When you get off, call me so we can call open book. Don't forget.
Okay.
Because I want to tell. Okay, yeah. Okay.
All right.
Okay, bye.
Okay, let's see. They said it's not closed on the detective side because he been on vacation. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, like I said, I hope they do get justice. They deserve it. No matter what, how I feel about the case or how I feel about the lies and all of that shit. But baby, I had to be done with it, honey. It was too much for my brain, child. It was too much for my brain. I couldn't do it no more. I said, I got to go, honey. I had to run. It's just too much. They said that they did put, what weight does it really hold? I mean, if the case still open, just like somebody in the chat just said, the evidence is gone now. So what would, I mean, if they go to court or whatever, I mean, without evidence, all the evidence is gone. It's been about 3 months now. I mean, what would they have to work off of, to be honest? No evidence, no camera footage, no nothing. So that's what I'm trying to say. It's nothing there. You know, it's crazy. No cameras footage, no videos, no witnesses, no evidence. Like, everything is just washed away. And that's my opinion. It's nothing. So that's what I was saying. You got to have something to go in the court before the judge with. It got to be some type of evidence to prove that this is not what people thought it was. This is this. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, y'all. That's just my opinion. You know, everybody got their own opinion, how they feel about stuff. Yes, Miss Florida, I don't know. Polo did an interview a few days ago. What they witnessed that was on the scene, allegedly. Oh, really? Oh, wow. Lulu didn't say what really happened. They would not know. Right. Absolutely. Yeah. That's why I said, what would be the evidence to prove anything? Like, I wouldn't discourage them for not going hard for their loved ones, but you're right. I mean, she's not saying nothing. So that's crazy. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. That's weird to me. Everything. But I'm going to get up off of here, y'all. If anybody want to donate a coffee, it's at the top of the link. Tomorrow I have I'm gonna do some updates on the two little kids they found in the suitcase. I want to do some updates on that tomorrow as well. You know. Then if any updates come with this, I come back. But until then, y'all know how I do. I move around. I gotta move around with my content. I got to move around. I can't stay at one place forever and wait until something comes, because you be waiting forever. Great live, Miss D. Thank you. Yeah, the first guy that was on the scene, supposedly. Oh, okay, got you. Thank you, Miss Ray Ray. And you do the same, sweetie. Beautiful. It's been said that two people that the Davis family didn't have the account. Well, I hope they get what they want, you know. I hope they get exactly what they want. Like I said, I don't know how it will work because it ain't no damn evidence no more. Everything gone. Did you hear about the 12-year-old girl? Yes, I did hear about that. I even watched a couple of videos on that little 12-year-old girl. I did. I heard about that case. Yeah. I don't know. I got mixed feelings about that case too. That was sad. That was sad that she lost her life. It really was. Yeah, I seen the video when they was fighting, and when they got off the school bus and all of that, and I think the lady was in the video, telling them to go home and stuff like that. Yeah, I watched it. I watched it really twice because I was trying to I was just trying to put in my mind like what is really going on here. Like what is I'm looking at here? Like what is going on with these teenage kids? Oh yeah, and the witness said he took pictures and sent the cousin and the grandmother the picture, and Tasha never said anything about that. He said he took the pictures just in case if he was homeless. Huh? This is sad. And how the school driver allow all those kids to. Girl, say it again. Say it again. If all those kids did not belong getting off that bus, he should have never allowed those children to get off at that stop. For one, you are responsible for those children. And you didn't get consent to any of those parents to let those kids get off at that stop. You should have told those kids that was getting off at this stop that never gets off at this stop, no, you're not getting off at this stop. I'm taking you to where you get off at. If those kids proceeded to get off that bus, he should have contacted the bus company. Yeah, that was crazy. I'm glad you said that because that was really, really crazy. I didn't understand that. Yeah, that was crazy. I understand that. I definitely understand that part. Definitely didn't. Let me see. For sure, they are going to be alive at some point. Yes, because they should have never let them kids got off. That was not them kids stop. And that's the first thing I thought about when I watched that video. Why would you let all those kids get off at that stop and you know that was not those kids stop? That was not their stop. And I know you can't put your hand on people's kids or whatever, but you should have contacted, the base, because I used to work for a bus company, so I know anything going, we got to immediately contact the base. And sometimes the aides on the bus, they write up incident reports. You should have wrote it up, called base, told base that all of those kids got off at the stop. Now, I don't know if the driver know they had a fight afterwards, but I'm quite sure he probably didn't know at that time. But then, recently he probably found out they have a fight. But my thing, he should have reported it if those kids, didn't listen to him. They got off that bus because that was crazy. But y'all, I'm going to get up out of here. I love y'all. Thank y'all for timing in. Everybody that did time in, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I appreciate the two donations. I appreciate that. I will be back tomorrow, same time, same place. Y'all be safe, be careful out here in these YouTube streets. Stay prayed up. And I love you guys. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm getting ready to go eat some dinner and enjoy the weather. It's 76 degrees here today. So I'm just going to sit back and take it easy. So y'all have a peaceful day and enjoy the rest of your day. Peace and love.